Happy Saturday night and welcome to the FluffCast episode 5. I'm your streamer for the evening, Axolotl Andy. Let's get this FluffCast going.
To the fucking Chinese
Je-
population so we can uprise against the government.
I thought we were talking about wine bottle insertions.
Oh.
And welcome to the FluffCast. Joining me tonight is Mutagen as our artist, General
Hello.
Lemon, General Lemon,
Yes, hello.
Menthol,
It me.
and Santanon.
Yellow.
All right, gentlemen, it's been a crazy week. A lot of things. 5 episodes in. How are we all tonight?
Alive.
Yeah.
I was in a
that's
shitload of pain
interesting.
earlier.
Gosh, so what's happened this week? What's going on with you guys this week?
Mm.
A whole bunch of nothing. Same old, same old. Just been listening to the Guilty Gear soundtrack and playing a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters, as my usual.
Hell yeah.
I'm likely to end up out of a job.
Oh, my apologies. I'm sorry about that.
Fucking blame it on them cucks.
So on the FluffCast on a positive note.
May have found a loophole into keeping our house.
Hell yeah, that's good.
Hey! Good shit.
Damn. I want a movie about that.
What was it? What is it? Menthol, you recommended me that one, the Transformers game. I'm playing it. I love it. That's Transformers
Hell yeah.
Devastation, yeah. That
Glad
shit's
you're
tight.
liking it.
Oh, yeah.
Platinum's never made a bad game. Like,
Kibble-
they make games that don't sell worth the shit, but they don't make bad ones.
God, it got like review bombed or something. It was like getting like mediocre scores, so I dodged it when it first came out. But nah, it's pretty good.
Hell, same thing happened with the, what was it? The Avatar Legend of Korra game. That game is super short. Everything in it is done to perfection, but it's like 2 hours long.
How loud is the Guilty Gear soundtrack playing in your house right now? Because I can hear it from here.
Yeah, I can imagine you can hear it on the background.
No, not even on
Hear
your mic.
yourself talking.
Not even
It's
on
not
like.
enough.
Not even on like on the fucking Discord. I can like open my window and I'll hear it from here, and I'm like, is that Menthol listening to the Guilty Gear soundtrack?
It might be.
Off in the
I'm not
distance.
honest,
over here
could be
listening to my
anyone.
boy Cold Boys.
Shit's pretty
Jesus.
good.
God.
God, yeah, I can hear it. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be subtle fucking mental manipulation through the usage of the Frasier sound, or not the Frasier sound. Pardon me. The
The Seinfeld intro.
Seinfeld
Oh,
intro,
yeah.
yes.
The
Yeah,
time we
played
drove
ever
to
so
Spain.
quietly.
Yep. As you all know, the Seinfeld intro does have subliminal messages in it telling you to subscribe to the FluffCast and give me money.
Yes.
Talking about.
Oh, god.
We gained a total of 3 double diamond platinum subscribers last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Your feet pics are in the mail.
Yeah, and this week's feet pics are from Santanon, actually.
Good God Almighty, I feel sorry for you people.
There's some steamy ones.
Oh yeah.
Got the gamer socks and everything.
That one where he's standing on the plate of eggs. Oh man, people are gonna love that.
Oh,
Is this the plate of hard boiled eggs or the plate of scrambled eggs?
It's the one where I'm T-posing to assert dominance.
that's the one.
And don't forget
Just
Santa.
Just keep posing on a plate of eggs.
Yeah. Each feet pic is individually wrapped by Santa's little elves.
I don't have fucking elves. Wish I had fucking elves. I got 2 broke-ass fluffies.
Goddamn unions, I swear.
One's headless and one's a bat. I can't lift shit. And it doesn't shut up.
You really can't find good help these days.
Nah. Oh, actually, speaking of money, I did want to bring up the fluffy pins are actually up for sale right now. If you didn't see
the
it.
fucking. Okay, I think we say first fluffy merch of all time.
Like
But
real.
I
shit, we're
feel
just
like
on
somebody else might have made something that they sold, but
Does-
not on like a big scale. They were like
Yeah.
making things by hand, and like you could buy them if you want to. So
I
don't think
want to
it
say
counts.
someone made like plushies or some shit in the past. I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
Needle
Yeah.
felting.
something,
Needle tip felting.
That's
Mm.
it. No,
but I
real
think it
shit,
still counts as first merch.
I was just talking with someone about this the other day. Like, it's coming up on 10 years.
It
since me
is.
and a couple other people joined the fandom. And if you'd have
Damn.
told me back when I joined up, this shit 10 years down the road would have merchandise and we
Yeah.
would be on YouTube,
Yeah.
I'd have told you to fuck off and quit lying to me immediately.
What was we were originally on live streamer, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on live stream where we would just like barely, put this fucker together with duct tape and hope.
Yeah.
Hopes, dreams, and orphan screams. They
Now
say.
we got like little VTubers and shit that pop up when we talk. It's incredible, man.
We have
Come a long way, baby.
advanced technology over the course of 9 years of fluffydom.
We've advanced to electrical tape and Pope.
Yep.
Yeah, like now we got merch and shit. It's wild. It's really weird seeing it grow like that.
It is kind of crazy.
Question is, why do we have merch?
People love it.
Because it's there.
Yeah, I think that's just a lot. I think that's just the reason because it's there. Let's see.
It's super cheap to order in batches of 500.
And
That's
you know,
why.
Virgil needs money for his crippling heroin addiction.
Yeah, he's just sits at
He's
home.
got a real problem. It's sad.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
worried about him.
It's rampant in the Fox community, you know.
Yeah,
He's
it's
too
true.
busy chasing the dragon, and unfortunately, the dragon's in Poland.
Hey,
Hey,
clever insert joke.
Very nice.
I like that. You're funny.
Better you tell your funny guy, why don't you come to my house and fuck my sister?
I'd fuck your sister, but she already fucked me,
Yeah,
and it was not fun.
I
Let me
should have
tell you.
warned you about that actually.
Why did you not tell me that she was going to be in the sauna?
Why didn't you warn him
I
that
should
there
have
was?
specified who was doing the fucking.
You should have specified. By the way, there's a romance anime happening in my house at this time. Be advised.
I just wanted to fucking sweat some goddamn sweat out, man. I didn't want to get raped.
But yeah, fluffy merch. Go check it out. Amazing pins by the very extremely talented Polar.
Yeah, here,
They
let's
look
get
amazing.
let's get a picture of them up. I got sent them one. I saw that this was one that when I came back, one of the first things I saw was this picture that Polar did, and it was just this random doodle or whatever. And I saw this. It was like the dumb hat Bebe hates you, and I was just all about it. I thought it was so cool.
It's fantastic.
I didn't realize that there were still people of quality doing things.
But it's
I love
made
Dumb
of
Hat.
plastic.
Let's see here.
Can you brush its hair?
No, you can't brush its hair. It's just a pin.
Can you
Made
undress
of
it everywhere?
Fine.
Can I grab
Union
and
metal.
smoke it?
There they are. They're the pins. Very cute. It's the Baba Hate You ones. I love these little guys.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Look at those. Look how beautiful they are. Look how fluffy they are. Look how generic enough they are to not inspire any probing questions from your friends and family.
Yeah, you could
Right.
just put this on your hat with your Invader Zim pin and your My Little Pony badge, and you could just be like, yeah,
It'll fit right in 2006.
yep, yeah. I go to Hot Topic after school. How'd you know?
You know what I will say? At least they're enamel pins. Because I always prefer enamel pins over buttons. I don't know about y'all.
Buttons? You mean like the
Well,
like the circles with the thing that
Yeah,
can
the
stick you,
little
right?
badges.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
metal pins.
Yeah.
I always prefer the enamel pins over those because the enamel ones look way nicer and they hold up way better.
Yeah. You get like they get fucking
Rigid
crust.
construction.
They get crust under the plastic somehow, and you just have these dirty fucking circles, or whatever. And it's like, fuck, I look like a scrub.
You're wearing
Yeah.
a pin, of course you're looking like a scrub.
Damn.
I look like some dipshit weirdo out here in my trench coat and katana.
Yeah,
Why is everybody looking at me weird? It's got to be the buttons, right?
I'm just trying to
It's
express
because you
myself.
don't have the requisite number of flair on your outfit.
Yeah,
To fit in there.
Exactly.
Yep.
Of course, I need more buttons. That's why they're looking at me because there's too much fucking negative space on the trench coat.
Yeah,
That
you
makes
need-
sense.
your color composition's all off. You got the DeviantArt logo right next to the Patreon one. That's not how it works. It could go blue. You gotta go green, blue, orange, not green, blue, orange. Not blue, green, orange.
And how am I supposed to know if you're on Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I
I thought you said team N-word at first.
Team
Oh,
N-word.
jeez.
And that really changed the concept.
Yeah, it's my favorite conflict started by a book series, Team N-word or Team Jacob.
All you gotta do is ask if I could sparkle in the light or if I'd rather take my shirt off.
Both. Carlos dos.
If you take your shirt off, you're sparkling in the light, baby.
I don't think I'm sparkling. I think I'm more
No.
shimmering.
No, more greasy shine.
Yeah.
But Andy, I have a question about these pins, right?
Yes. Okay.
They're beautiful, right?
They are beautiful.
But how do I get one if I'm broke as fuck?
Yeah, right. I ain't got no fucking money. How am I gonna get this shit?
$15? Who's got that kind of money lying
Do you-
around these days?
Right?
Do you
Fucking
have
right?
Do you have a child?
Uh, I already yes, but that's already spoken for.
Oh, okay, okay. So if you lack the ability to sacrifice your firstborn to the sun god, we are actually running a raffle in the Discord server right now.
FluffCast raffle.
FluffCast raffle. Get excited. It's not that big a deal. Just fuck.
No,
What
it's
do
a
we
huge deal.
what did we agree to? I can't even remember what
You
we
know
agreed
what?
to.
I'll fucking if you want, we also have emojis in the FluffCast Discord. But again, odds are you probably already know that if you're here, and if you're not, then that means you're not in the FluffCast Discord. Which again, what the fuck are you doing?
Mistake.
Yeah, right.
If you want to enter the raffle, which will be randomly selected, I don't know at the fucking end probably. Go and post the new dummy hat or dummy baby emoji in the suggestions channel, and you'll
Along-
be entered into the raffle.
Yeah, I should
Yeah,
probably.
put the emoji in there, and then some kind of message about like this is my entry. I want to end something like that. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, tell us about yourselves. Say something to the crowd, because we'll probably, I don't know, maybe we'll read it out loud when we pick you.
Yep.
So
Say
don't
something.
embarrass
pleasant.
yourself or us.
Yeah,
Say something
hashtag
funny.
gives me that, and you'll be fine.
Yep.
There you go. Put an emoji in. Hashtag gives me that.
Wait. Gives me that. Hashtag
Give me
gives me that.
Give me that.
Gibbs, GIBMEDAT.
Gotcha.
There you go. I'll even get you guys started.
Give me pen, bastard.
Give me the pin. My life won't be complete without the pin. You don't understand.
I require the pen. Give me the pen.
Could you imagine like some kid fucking going to his parents and being like, "Hey, mom, dad, can I use your credit card? I want to buy a fluffy pony pin." It's like some fucking 11, 12-year-old. It's like, shit,
I don't
really
have
like
to
these
imagine
pins.
it, my dude. This shit is a reality now.
Yeah.
I
So-
tend to forget how many children we have in the community
Yep.
until there's people who are like, "Oh, I need to ask my mom about this," but she's gonna say no. I'm like, "Oh shit, that's right. Some of you poor people don't live alone."
Yeah.
But
God.
that's okay. It'll happen to you one day, probably, hopefully.
Was it always such a collection? Like, I was at 18 when I first started. How about you guys? Like,
I don't even fucking remember. I think it
The
was like
thing
20,
is-
21.
I think because of the
20
demographic.
something.
I think because of the demographic that MLP appealed to for the longest time, that
I think-
was obviously a bridge into Fluffy Pony.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
caught a lot of that.
I think
It's
it's more
'cause-
the click now though than anything.
yeah,
Yeah, it was, the earlier times it was maybe related, and now it's YouTube and Reddit stuff. So
Also, r/ get the boat.
Yeah.
We show
I'm
up
sure
on there
we're
a
on there.
lot.
wait, get the
But it's
boat?
okay.
What?
Yeah, Noah get the boat.
What's that?
It's
Exactly
just
what
like
we think.
cringy shit where it's like the thing that would make God say Noah get the boat.
Oh,
Like,
oh.
it's like few people. I'm fixing to wipe this motherfucker out because this shit cannot be allowed to continue.
Gone too
AKA
far.
our heinous asses.
Yeah. I think like it was just on MLP for a while. I didn't know like how the Russians got a hold of it. They just go through the grapevine on like fucking
Who
It was on
knows?
MLP for a while,
yeah.
and then, what do you know? It ended up over on B.
Right. Yeah, because it got scruffed and it was only allowed on B, right. Should I explain the
That's-
scruffing or
The scruffing?
the scruffing?
The
Scruff again.
scruffing. I'm afraid to ask. Are we gonna get demonetized?
No. It's I guess like Santa, you did a piece on it, right? I think
No, it wasn't him.
no,
it's
that
Marcus
was
Maximus.
yeah, Marcus Maximus.
I've got it right here. It's in FluffCast.
okay, yeah. So basically, oh god, that's long. I can't actually.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
that
Yeah,
is the
This
full
is the
saga.
last scruffing. Well, that's why it's called Striff again, because we were purged from MLP at least 3 times, then finally the final straw, and we're no longer allowed there at all.
Yeah. So in short, you have people who run 4chan boards. Not run. I guess like they mark 4chan boards for deletion, and MLP. One of the boards was MLP Pony. And so you had the janitor of the Pony board, and they gave him the name Scruffy. Janitors of 4chan boards are supposed to be anonymous, so no one really knows who they are. They don't have a username or whatever.
No, every janitor was the same guy, and it was
Yeah.
Scruffy. I don't care if there was 100
Yep.
motherfuckers that was getting after us. It was
Yep.
one dude.
It was all just this one guy, Scruffy the janitor from Futurama. That's the janitor of MLP, and that's just how it is. And he seemed to have a hate boner for certain threads, and one of them was the Fluffy Pony thread, where this all started.
Y'all
So,
ain't having no fluffy threads on my watch.
yep. So one day they
Charlotte.
just fucking order 66. I know that the Spanish thread, okay, like the Fluffy threads and a bunch of other threads. One of the big ones was the Spanish pony thread because
Oh, like the
Also
tulpa
tulpas,
threads, and everybody was getting it.
waifus and other shit.
Ass worship.
yep. They got ass worship out.
Oh yeah, dude, look in the comic. It's like right there at the bottom panel. You see him in
God.
the new, like, fucking Wonderland free of Scruffy.
Yeah.
Truly, there is
Yeah.
no god.
After that, there was like no home for making fluffy content because B was always go back to fucking MLP, so they would purge anything on B, and then MLP would say go back to fucking B. So we had janitors constantly deleting threads everywhere you went. So people ended up going to that news site that's on the comic, and we ended up making Fluffy Brew because at the time I think it was called Pony Brew, or was it Derpy Brew? I can't remember, but one of
It was
them.
Derby Buru at that point.
Yeah. Pony Brew came before it, but it was Derby at that point.
But yeah, they were like, "Fuck you, get the fuck off our board." You could post the cute stuff, but none of the abuse. So basically, it was only for hug boxers. So we were like, "Yeah, we're not just one thing. We need to have both."
Mm-hmm.
And then Human ended up creating the Fluffy Burrow because we didn't really have anywhere else to go at that point aside from that one place, and that's basically where I stayed for like the longest time until threads basically slowed to a fucking crawl. Well, actually, it was when Spudfan stopped posting my shit. We ended up having a fight on Yahoo Messenger, shit like that.
Damn.
Spud fan. That's
How to date yourself.
Jesus Christ, Spud fan.
I remember when
Yes.
that went down too, because Spudfan got on there and made a big post about it. It's like, man, fuck him. If he wants to be like that, he can post his own shit. And then
Hi.
you did. And then it was fine.
And now
That's how you
no
didn't
one
need him after
remembers
all.
the guy, so who cares?
I remember the name. I don't remember like what he did though. He just
He
posted.
just
shit on
re-uploaded
stuff.
Spanish shit from the threads.
Oh,
That was
okay.
it.
Basically, I just post shit in threads, didn't really give a fuck about archiving anything, and he was the one that was posting it on there to archive it.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Uh,
Oh, right, because I remember Spudfan. Yeah, that was the username, and I was like, wait, that's weird. I think I tried messaging
I
him.
can't
once.
remember what he was arguing about. Basically, he wanted to be my friend, but I really didn't. So yeah, after a while of me just like not hanging out with him enough on Yahoo Messenger, he
Jesus
started getting like
Christ.
pissy and shit like that. He was like being like a needy fuck. So I was like, no,
Mm.
I just want to hang out in the fucking threads, dude.
Did you ever?
Basically, very super serious drama.
Did you guys ever use the trash? Were Fluffies ever present on trash?
They
No.
are now.
Hmm?
They
They are
are
now,
since
but
the creation of
we
trash.
left
But
long since before trash was created.
exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Like trash came way after us, and then people started recycling Fluffy Pony back into it.
I'm curious. Is there? I'm actually looking at. I'm looking through the trash right now, looking to see if there's any Fluffies up.
Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, I made my Boru account in 2012. So
I searched fluff, and all there is just furry bondage, so it doesn't look like it.
That's basically the same thing.
You
know what?
I'm gonna look for the My Little Pony threads in there.
Is it the official pony thread? Because I'm looking through here. There's really nothing going on here. It's just gratuitous furry pornography. Let me see.
I think they rarely have them, but who knows? It might fucking be dead for all we fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't actually follow the fluffy threads anymore.
yeah, no dice anywhere here. Looks like this is just a rando fucking pony thread, and for some reason that werewolf chick from Hasbio Hotel is also being posted here.
Christ.
I'm turning off trash. I don't need to be on trash anymore.
That's enough of trash for today.
Yep. Who's drawing?
Oh, no.
So
You're already
Mutagen.
in the trash.
Bad luck today. Mutagen is drawing. He is a much better artist than I. Insert Mutagen comment. Yeah, no, no, I'm not. I'm fucking garbage.
Look,
Hey,
I mean, okay, let's just get out of the way. I'm bad at taking compliments, okay? So I'm just gonna start not saying anything now. I think it's pretty clear at this point.
It's all right.
hey, Lemon.
Patton
just remembered.
Patam in the chat says not enough people are watching this. You're right. So go tell your friends.
Tell your
Absolutely.
friends.
Yo,
Don't
Lemon,
explain anything. They'll be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Embarrass
then-
yourself in front of friends and family.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what we're here for. And they'll probably stop talking to you, but you know.
Isolate yourself from all your loved ones. Tell them about all your fluffy ponies.
We're your family now.
Yeah, we're your family. We'll take care of you. I'll go to your baseball game.
Or at least we'll be your family if you sign up for our Double Diamond Platinum.
Hey, Double Diamond Platinum. It gets you so many benefits, including
Good boy
weekly
points.
feed picks.
there you go. Yo,
Good boy
Lemon.
points.
Fluffy-
Something I need you to back me up on because it sounds insane, but I just remembered, like, actually, we pointed this out back in the day, and you're probably the only person here that would remember it. Do you remember there for a while when you could go on Google Images and search cool GIF, just something as innocuous as that,
Yep.
and go down far enough and you would find the fluffy shy?
You
Yes,
what?
I do.
Yeah, straight up. If you would type in cool, COOL,
I'm curious.
GIF,
Can you still do that?
you would have to go for a fucking ways, dude. But when you got down far enough, a fluffy shy just pops up in the image results.
I guess I'm
even
scrolling.
tested this at a library computer to be sure. And what do you know?
I'm going down. I'm not seeing much.
You'll have to go a ways, dude. Like I said, it's like 10 minutes of scrolling.
Yeah,
God.
this was. This is
How is
something
that
we
an
found out very long
accomplishment?
ago.
Just something goofy that I remembered a minute ago when we were talking about weird places where the Phantom shows up.
And you could reach the end of this? Apparently I've reached the end of Cool GIF already.
Yeah,
This-
Google
what did you
doesn't
just
do
say?
the old shit anymore. Google
Yeah.
used to have like pages after pages after pages of results, but now they're like, oh, we just have a few pages. If you didn't find what you should have, oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'll get the shotgun.
That's
I mean, if you haven't found what you're looking for after like page 2, then you're probably looking for something that doesn't exist.
fair. Or you're not
Oh, it
using the right
exists.
terms.
It's just Google's a lazy fuck nowadays.
Yep.
Nope, it doesn't exist. Google said so.
Well,
Google
I
is
I don't
the
know if you guys
avatar
heard, but
right and wrong universe.
they've started sinking their data centers into the ocean at this point.
Under the ocean?
It's
I
really
could've sworn
interesting
it was
stuff.
Microsoft's test.
Yeah. Oh shit! No, you're right. It is Microsoft. My bad.
Yeah, and they just dredged it sometime last year.
Yep, to take it out and make sure everything's still working. It was basically in testing for like 2 years or something.
Yeah,
And basically they put it off the coast of Scotland, which meant it was entirely running on renewables. And the idea is it uses less power because like a fifth of the power that you use for servers is going exclusively just to cool them.
Mm,
And when you got that shit on land, the temperature is going to fluctuate a hell of a lot more than if it's just underwater. So that might be the future of cloud computing is tubes and tubs in the ocean.
the link to it has been posted over in general.
It's
There you
also
go.
in chat. Jesus Christ. This is the future.
Go educate yourselves. This is the future.
Man, I can't believe I left server school.
In the future, the FluffCast will be exclusively underwater.
Yeah.
That's
because
right.
that'll be the only place that we can still operate because
It's true.
no countries own that far underwater.
and we'll eventually start using the proprietary death clock technology to record the Fluffcast onto water. So be sure to sign up now to get early access to the water player.
Hurry before the water wars start.
Yeah, right.
God.
We got
What a
fun here.
fucking awesome show.
Death Clock, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, in Metalocalypse, yeah. Did I own? Yes, I did own the Death album too. Apparently it was like a really well-selling album too. It like hit the Billboard 100 or something when it came out.
That album one sold really well.
God. I think I woke the first time I saw Metalocalypse, it was how everyone finds their favorite Adult Swim show. They fall asleep on the couch and they wake up at 3 a.m., turn
And
over,
some weird shit is on.
some weird shit is
Yep.
on, they watch it for half an hour,
Yep.
fall back asleep. And then they wake
Yep.
up
And then
like,
they
what
wake
did
up
I
like,
watch?
Did that happen? Was that real?
Was C-Lab 2021 a fever dream or not?
Speaking of, this is officially 2021.
All right, Seal Lab.
These
That's
events
right,
are
C-Lab's
happening.
just happening. Captain Murphy right now is trapped under the vending machine.
Bebop Cola!
Frittata. Hey, man. Leave that gimp alone.
Hold up. We
Oh,
ain't going Xavier the Renegade Angel here.
I love Xavier Renegade Angel. That shit was... I loved it so much.
I keep seeing that shit on YouTube. What the fuck is it?
Oh,
Xavier Renegade Angel. That
It-
was a show.
a bit.
If the term
Adult Swim.
avant-garde ever applied to Adult Swim, that's the one time.
That bad, huh?
It was.
Yeah.
It's
It
just
was
like
wild.
it's written so well though.
It's philosophical nonsense.
You think?
Kinda,
And
yeah.
the main character spoke in a very stilted and somewhat reminiscent of Native American accentage.
You slumber a cucumber.
Yeah.
It reminded me of
Here, let's get a picture of Xavier up on screen.
almost like Bobobo with some of its humor.
Yeah, that sounds.
Some, yeah.
It was just sort of like really outlandish in your face. He spoke a lot of nonsense and he said a lot of words that really didn't mean much, but they just sounded right, you know?
Very ADHD, non sequitur kind of humor.
And
Yeah,
that
yeah.
ran from 2006 to 2008. And for some reason, Adult Swim decided to revisit it for a bumper just like a year or two ago.
Wait,
I
oh
just
yeah,
remember this.
because it came back in
Glad for research.
because it came back into the zeitgeist. It was commonly brought up in discussions when Rick and Morty was on its decline. So people were like, "You want a real fucking intellectual show? You look at Xavier Renegade Angel," you know, ironically. But then people were like, seriously looking at Xavier Renegade Angel, like, is this a better show with better messages than fucking Rick and Morty? I don't know.
I mean,
if you're
Rick and
watching
Morty
Rick and
is
Morty
written
for
by
the
an alcoholic.
messages,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
Dan Harmon has admitted himself. He's not really a great person. You shouldn't be taking a whole lot of fucking life lessons from him.
I don't know why
Instead,
anybody
you
would
should
think he
have
was a great
life
person.
lessons from me,
Frittata. I remember
Tutter.
I distinctively they had one fucking commercial for one of their episodes. On this week's episode of Xavier Renegade Angel, the power of deja vu reigns supreme. And then like two more commercials would show, and then they played the same exact commercial on this week's episode of Xavier Renegade Angel, the power of deja vu reigns supreme. And I'm like, wait,
that actually
what?
reminds me. Funny enough, there's a Rick and Morty joke that kind of runs like that. It's they're sitting down and watch a commercial on intergalactic cable or whatever. Flip the shit on. Do you have Alzheimer's? Do you have Alzheimer's? Do you have Alzheimer's? Do you have Alzheimer's? I fucking adore that joke.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. Man. What else about
So, what other crazy shit's been happening in the community? I feel like there's some other bangers going on aside from the merch thing. Which, by the way, remember for the people who just joined us, having a raffle.
What's it called? I think Mutagens Munchkins ended. I don't know if we talked about that.
All right, yeah. First Mutagens Munchkins ended, and
Yep.
the second one is kicked off.
Yep.
Awesome entries, honestly. There
Yeah,
were some good ones.
like it's really I've still got this stuck in my head where like everyone who draws fluffy ponies isn't the best artist, but then like you just see what some of the people put in for Mutagens Munchkins, you're just like, shit, I'm just bad at art.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Okay, that's actually something I wanted to talk about. I think compared to where we were before, there's the average quality of artists has kind of gone up.
I
since
agree.
Then.
Yes,
It
I agree.
has.
And absolutely,
definitely.
in the past, it was MS Paint. You can't really do worse than MS Paint.
Yeah.
Like the best artists on the site were using stolen copies of Paint Tool Sci.
Yeah.
That tells you where we're
That
at.
was fucking me for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you and
Paint
Santa
Tool
and IT and all
Sci,
y'all niggas was using it.
Fucking
I never used fucking Paint Tool Sci. I was a Photoshop motherfucker.
Fire
I thought you used Paint Tool
Alpaca.
Sci to like do your colored in stuff on some of them.
Fuck no. I tried Paint Tool Sci, said it was trash, and went back to Photoshop.
Okay.
Photoshop.
Fire Alpaca was another big one that was used a lot.
GIMP. You guys ever use GIMP or?
Yeah, in high school. It's like a 2007.
I used GIMP for editing stuff. Okay, actually, way back, first ever mutagen images actually weren't drawn in software at all. They were entirely hand drawn and then scanned, because that's all I really had.
So Santa did his.
And
The
then
only
later, what I
time
do. Oh, sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Okay, fine.
I was gonna say the only time I ever use GIMP is when I lie and say that I did that in GIMP, so I didn't have to worry about getting sued for using a stolen version of Photoshop. Oh, I just did it in GIMP.
It wasn't GIMP, I swear. Why would I lie? I would use GIMP to I'd scan shit after drawing it by hand, and then I would use GIMP to just clean it up, sort of, kind of delete some of the extra lines or adjust the brightness and shit.
Funny thing about GIMP, Lemon, correct me if I'm wrong in recollecting this story, but have you guys ever heard of the Richard Stallman GIMP story?
Oh,
He was
I
at
have.
he was at a Lemon, tell me if I'm wrong. He was at an event or something, and someone asked him, Mr. Stallman, what does GIMP stand for? And he
Oh,
goes, GNU Image Manipulation Program, and they go, oh. And Richard Stallman could tell this person's disappointed. What did you think it stood for? I thought it stood for green as my pepper.
Oh, what? Oh, wait, actually, you know why I thought he thought that?
Why?
Because there was a green pepper brush in GIMP.
Right, yeah.
I don't know why. It was the weirdest fucking thing. I was like snooping around in GIMP, and I came across it. I'm like, what the fuck is this doing here? Who put this here, and why is it here?
I mean, the dodge tool is a crack pipe, so.
That's true. Because it's dodgy.
Hashtag just graphic design things.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, nowadays, like, whenever people are like, oh, I need a drawing program, say, oh, well, if you got the money to spare, like, you could try out Clip Studio Sci. And I was like, oh, I'm using that. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like-
with regards to why there was a green pepper brush in the first place, it was a proof of concept for one of the original tools that was put into the program.
I see.
A stamp tool, if you will, put into a brush.
Okay.
Oh my god. There is just a green pepper brush.
Yeah, I'm serious. I have a vivid fucking memory.
You know, we were just talking about this the other day. Bad Roomie's art style is incredibly, like,
Oh, God.
super adorably punchable.
It's
Bad Roomie.
aggravating.
You
It's
just see
aggravating.
the little motherfucker and you're like, oh, you were just the cutest. I could rip your fucking head in half. Like, I look
No.
at you.
You can't say that cuteness aggression isn't a real thing. Shut up.
I actually asked Bad Roomie to come
Animal
on.
abusers.
I actually asked Bad Roomie to come on the cast one night, and he said that they said that they're terrified because they don't speak English at all. They just can only read it. So, I might find.
Ah.
What do they speak?
They didn't say. They didn't specify. They might have their
I was gonna say we got some multilingual people in here, so
time zones up. Like we had Mr. Owl last time, and he was having a bit of trouble, but he got through. He got through. Like I don't care.
Mr. Owl was a trooper.
Yeah,
I see that he's
exactly.
there in the chat.
and those jokes we made about Mr. Owl's accent, that was purely love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all
We
love,
adore
only
that
love
accent.
here.
Huggies and love.
Huggies and love and tolerance.
That's all we
'Cause
have.
a lot of us watch Life of Boris. We adore that accent. It's great.
Fucking
Yeah.
Life of Boris, classic.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, he speaks Spanish apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I asked Bad Roomie if he wanted to come on, and he said he's
Sure.
just terrified of not speaking, so or speaking English poorly. So I think I'm gonna try and find a way to get Bad Roomie some FluffCast channel content.
There you go.
Yeah, honestly, that's the one person I was kind of hoping I'd see some Mutagens and Munchkins content from. Kind of sad that it didn't happen, but you know. But yeah, let's talk about those entries. Neku-chan won.
Neku-chan won, yeah.
Number one, and fuck me, that was such a good entry.
The
I
Remind
hated
me,
to
which,
see it, but as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh fuck, I think we already have a winner here.
Remind me, which one was Neku-chan's?
I posted.
Neku-chan, yeah. Andy posted a picture of it on the stream.
I've also got a link of it in the chat there. I'll post it in FluffCast.
Yes. I remember that one now. That was a
Basically,
good
it's
one.
just an abuser adopting her and making up this fucking like game where you're basically just tormenting the shit out of fluffies, and there's cards like lose legs and shit like that, and it's like a game he made up, and she loses at it, gets her ass kicked, and then it's like, now if we will play again, if you lose, I'll hit you with the sorry stick, but if you win, I'll give you a soda. And he
Give you
starts
a
a fucking
monster.
underground gambling ring with fluffies, and she just becomes like the fucking like what's the word I'm looking for?
Like Kingpin, like the champion.
Kingpin.
Yeah, the fucking head of the student council, basically.
There we go.
Head of the student council in your gambling anime,
Pit
and
boss.
eventually just ODs on gamer juice.
I like your cake.
Also, hello, Funkshire. It's good to see you, bud.
Funkshire's here.
See you guys too. I've been fighting the internet since I got home, apparently, which is a lot of fun.
Don't fight the internet; it usually wins.
Yeah, dude, I saw
Ah.
that series of reboot. Like, it's not a good time. You're gonna come back all like tinfoiled out and shit. It's gonna be weird.
I'm gonna show up and I'm just wearing tinfoil on my hat and like a pair of silver underwear. And you're like, Fung, where'd you get silver underwear? And I was like, I just spray painted my BVDs and we were fine. I'm God damn it, I'm still sitting here also explaining the fucking Green Knight movie I just went to see to a friend of mine who went to see it too and didn't get any goddamn thing out of it.
Oh, you're the second person. Okay, I'm gonna ask you not to talk about it because I am kind of curious to see it. I mean,
Oh,
what were your impressions of it? Because you're the
my
second person today who's seen it.
my impression of it is this: if you like Midsummer, if you like Del Toro movies, you're gonna fucking love it.
Fuck, I didn't like Midsommar.
Is this a
Well,
is this a
the thing,
Warhammer
thing
movie?
I mean, no, it's the Green Knight is shit based on the Arthurian legend of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of the oldest ones. It's my personal favorite. But it's really cool, and you don't have to enjoy Midsummer to like it. Like it stays real mysterious, and there's a lot of like quiet, really nice moments. There's a beautiful soundscape in this movie where you'll sit there and like even the silent moments have these amazing like little sounds going on, where you just hear nature going around, or you hear the house settling, or you hear um just the patter of hoofbeats, shit like that. Like it's really good, and I think you'd like
That's
it.
his atmosphere.
It has amazing atmosphere. Like the only movie I saw had a better atmosphere was when I watched The Revenant,
I imagine this
and
that one.
The Revenant was pretty great. But no, it was really good. But a buddy of mine has never listened. I thought everybody knew the fucking Green Knight legend, but he did not. So I've been explaining to him while trying to stuff my fat face with pizza. So
The only way I know the Green Knight is from fucking Bretonia in Warhammer Fantasy.
that's basically what he's based on. He's just like a kind of manifestation in nature. Like no spoilers for the movie, but basically like for the legend, he shows up on Christmas at Camelot, and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna play a Christmas game," which was very common at the time. That was like the only time of the year people would actually play games was Christmas. He says, "What's gonna happen? I have my big ass axe here. You can hit me any way you want to, but in 1 year's time, you're gonna come find me, or depending on which version you're reading, he comes back, and at that time, whatever you did to me, I can do back to you if I want to."
Oh man.
And so Sir Gawain is the youngest of the Round Table Knights. He jumps up. He's like, "Fuck it, I'll take the challenge."
And he
And the
drops
knight
his
just
pants.
stands there. He drops his pants, and he's like, "Boy,
Oh no!
Well, look who showed up after all. It's our resident
there he is.
werewolf.
Yeah, I'm getting paid to do this right now.
Hell yeah!"
All right, your check's
Thank
in the
you,
mail.
Russian
It
man.
probably won't bounce this time.
Let that check cook
No
a couple
guarantees.
days. Let it marinate.
Yeah, no guarantees. It's yeah.
But
Ocean man, take me by the hand.
Dude, that
Gawain
song's been stuck
steps
in my head.
forward. Gawain steps forward. He decapitates the Green Knight, and
Whoa.
everybody's like, "Oh, look at that! He just took this guy out." And the Green Knight just gets up, picks his head up. He's like, "All right, I'll see you in a year," and then leaves. And depending on the source, Wayne like meets a princess along the way. She gives him a magical scarf that, depending on the source, either protects him through the power of love and he doesn't get decapitated, or he takes the scarf off, proving that he's finally learned how to be brave. And the knight just taps him on the back of the neck with his axe and says, "Hey, all right, have a good one. See you next Christmas."
So basically, what I'm hearing here is that it is a Arthurian legend about a Rochambeau Krampus that shows up on Christmas.
Pretty much.
Oh,
He just shows up on Christmas. He's like, "We're going to have a game." He's like, "You're going to learn how to be brave," and that's basically it. In the movie, it's really cool because it's not like you're not looking at it and it's not all like,
It's not one-to-one retelling.
yeah, no, it's not one-to-one retelling, and it's also not, I'm trying to think of, it's not like Renaissance depictions of the Middle Ages. It's more like actual Middle Age depictions of the Middle Ages.
Mm.
Like it's a lot of bleak areas, but then like he gets to
More
the forest and
farmhouses, less fantasy castles.
yeah, more of that,
Yeah.
more actual defensible castles than spires and bullshit. But highly
That's neat.
recommend. I say it's like a solid 9 out of 10. The only problem I had with it is I'm sitting there in the movie theater, and this guy comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, I'm sorry, but you're in my seat." I said, "Well, what seat do you have?" He said, "G7." I said, "Mine's G8. I'm sitting in G8." I said, "I bought this ticket. I'm sitting in G8. Fuck you." And I didn't say fuck you. I tried to be nice. And then he's like, "Well, I need my seat. My girlfriend's coming up." And I was like, "Well,
Okay, cool. She can sit in
cool.
G6.
So yes, you can have G6 over there. I'm sorry, somebody's in there. Sounds like you had a poor job of planning this shit.
Oh, man.
And
That favorite song.
I think it's like my favorite
G6.
song, G6. And he comes up there and like she's just standing there looking like a fucking lost ass dog in traffic. And I said, "Fuck it, I'll move over one seat." And then I'm sitting there watching the movie and I'm like having a good time, getting really like into the movie. And this motherfucker's trying to open a bag of M&Ms and he's failing at it like the worst I've ever seen in my life. And I finally just reached over and took the M&Ms from him. And he looks at me and goes, "Hey!" And I pulled my knife out, and my knife is one of those with an automatic opener on it. So I flicked my knife open. He got real quiet. I cut the top off the M&Ms and I handed them back to him. God damn it, turn off the movie.
I'm sorry. How do you fumble with a bag of like M&Ms aren't even in plastic, my dude. They're in
like
fucking
No.
paper,
paper
yeah.
packaging.
Yeah,
I
like
just, I'm sorry, Funk. I
Yeah.
just get, I get this image of this fucking 7 foot tall, massive, just unit of a man pulling out a fucking switchblade and just locking eyes with this motherfucker, right?
I-
Locking eyes with him as you slowly slit open this bag of M&Ms.
here's the
You
here's the
fucking
fun part.
terrified him.
When I did it, the Green Knight had like just showed up on screen, so it's like there's thunder and lightning and this big motherfucker walking like a 7 foot tall green dude in plate mail walking around, and I just snatched that thing from him and like my knife is not like a little knife. It's a Kershaw leak, and it's one that's got a little Tonto edge on it. My mama gave it to me like 12, 13 years ago. I've had it ever since. I love this thing to death because it's a fucking wonderful knife, but it does scare people because it's a big motherfucker and it fits my hand. But I handed the M&M's back and I was just like, shh. I didn't hear a peep out of the rest of the damn movie, so it was pretty great.
That's something I've never understood is people that just like insist on crinkling the loudest packaging on their shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, bro, you're in the theater. You're supposed to be quiet. Use your fucking teeth for God's sake. Just get the shit open quick.
That's it. I'm like, shoot, I'm eating popcorn and making less noise than you. What the fuck is your problem?
You got a big mouth.
It's-
Go fill out popcorn in there.
I'm sitting
You
over here
gotta,
shoveling
you gotta
handfuls
rip
of
the band-aid
popcorn.
off. Just rip the band-aid off, just real quick.
Yep.
That is it. But yeah, the movie was really good. So if you like not like kind of trippy movies and you like I would call it a very lonely movie. Like it's a very lonely movie. You would like it.
Very slow and quiet.
Is that your knife right there? The Kershaw leak?
No, that's not quite. Mine's
Oh, piss.
mine's an older one. Like I said, mine's like 12, 13 years old.
Oh, piss.
No, mine's all black. It's got the Tonto edge on it. It's got like the serrated teeth at the very back.
Oh, I think let me see. I'm
I
just
used to
trying
have
to
a
get an
knife just
idea
like
here.
that. Good little button knife that kicked open hard as fuck, and if you didn't have a good grip on it, the thing would throw itself out of your hand.
Older than that, or?
That actually looks a lot like it. Just shave that end off with a little Tonto edge, and that's it. That's perfect.
What is a Tonto edge?
It's like a samurai sword edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a square at
It
the
looks
end?
like yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Or it's like squared off to a stabbable point, you know?
Like it doesn't have that needle look.
Probably shouldn't have a knife on stream, though. Probably get fucking killed by YouTube.
It's no big deal. It's not like you got a bunch of
A
models
license for that knife.
Hey, get a license for that Tonto edge.
Can't
Oh,
pay
you
for it.
No, you
Stabbing
gotta have a
license
license
right
for that
here.
wooden spoon.
This
Well,
violates the
that's
contract you signed not to be edgy.
It's
Yeah, you gotta have a contract for that wooden spoon, you know?
Clear
Yep.
violation.
Oh, that's a Tonto edge. I see. Last movie I saw was Brother Bear. I didn't like it that much. And that's it.
I was like, did that movie come out like 15 years ago?
Like, the movie came out 18 years ago. I was just had an inkling to watch it last night, and I watched it, and it's like only an hour long. It's like really short for a kids movie. It's really weird.
Yeah, we were talking
Yeah, I
about that
remember-
earlier.
I remember everybody like being hype about it because they're like, dude, Phil Collins is doing this soundtrack too, like he did Tarzan. And then it was like, all right, let's watch it. And it was not near as fire as Tarzan was.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes old Kibbles. Ah,
Yep.
shit. I want to talk about Kibbles coming back to the Buru.
All right. Yeah. Kibbles.
Site or whatever.
Kibbles drew something.
I take full responsibility for that, by the way.
That's right. He's
in, like,
back
the
in,
most
boys.
negative way possible.
Yep. Had to make an account and everything.
Yeah.
They even attributed
Tragic.
all the old art to him in the gallery. in like his gallery, someone had reposted all of his stuff from the Boo began doing on the new site, and in Kibbles' gallery is all of his old shit.
Yep. I was
Fucking
in the
everywhere.
Mega Link the other day.
God, and he still got it, I think. Like, let me get
He
it
never
up here.
quit drawing. He just quit drawing fluffies.
What
Boy,
was he?
you couldn't get it up if you tried.
Was he just drawing like furry stuff in the interim, or?
Yes.
Either furry or just random assorted other shit.
Yeah, it was usually furry shit. So I think for a little while, wasn't he like doing commissions to try to make money?
Yeah,
A little
he
bit, yeah.
did. Not a whole lot. I think he did like about 3 or 4 commissions.
I mean, that's where the money is, right?
I mean, fuck, what are you drawing nowadays? I saw you were drawing the My Hero Academia girl and having a bit of a hard time with it, but is that what you normally do? Just like characters you like, or?
Just whatever I feel like practicing. Hold on. The last thing I did, I don't have her on. Well, I can get her on here. Hold on.
You did Queek. I really liked your Queek. I was all about that. I was like, fuck, this is such a... I love the way you did the fur and everything.
Well, thank
Did
you.
you see
Quick,
his, oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm looking for something.
I was gonna say, did you see his when he did a doggo VTuber the other day?
Yes. Yeah. With the wand and shit. Yeah, that was really
Mhm.
cool. What's her face? That's Corone, right? That's her name?
Corone.
Corone,
Yeah, then I picked
okay.
Black Mage from
She's been
Final
playing
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 9. I love Final Fantasy 9, and like she tried to do the jump rope challenge in the very beginning, and it was pretty great. Every time she would fall, she would just like sit there and like cry about poor Vivi Kun. And I was like, oh, Vivi, don't give up, Corona, don't give up. But no, the last thing I drew, which I actually fucked with Wednesday night, was my Amazon right here from Dragon's Crown. Mostly I try to do spicier stuff nowadays, but I haven't quite got good enough at it yet, so I'm working on it. But I don't know, I do whatever comes to mind. Warhammer stuff, whatever anime I've been watching. I really want to draw the Green Knight because he has like a fucking amazing design in this movie.
I actually don't remember when you were still into Pony. Did you do art or not?
I did. I wasn't very good at it, but I did.
I feel like I got in this weird hazy spot of like, did Function actually draw things? I mean, I know I was like, did he draw it or did he just get Aichi to do it?
Shit.
Oh no, I drew like every Funk's Falls except for a couple of guest spots. I drew
Oh,
all
okay.
of those.
I don't
Mhm.
know
I
the
drew
math
just
is.
random shit. Yeah, just whatever I felt like drawing, I would draw.
Yeah, I remember he you even did an announcement image for whenever we was playing TF2 that one night.
I see Polar has joined us. Hello, Polar. We were just talking about your pins,
Hello.
which, by the way, we're raffling. If
We're
you just joined
raffling.
us,
Hell
if you
yeah.
want a free fucking Polar Hate You pin, which I think Andy still has on
Nope.
hand.
The image? Yes.
Yeah, like the image. Do you have one? Did you
Yeah,
get like pre-order exclusive, dude?
Fuck, no, I didn't get a
My
pre-order
God.
exclusive.
Fuck.
I've been buying
Face is a pre-order exclusive.
I've been buying fake digital money.
If you're broke as fuck and I can't spend the $15 for prime Ukrainian metal, we will be raffling a pin away at the end of the FluffCast. All you have to do to enter is leave a fantastic new dummy hat emoji in the suggestions channel and tell us to give it to you.
Yep.
That's it.
That's
I'm
it.
sorry. It's not Ukraine. It's our crane.
That's fair.
And remember, whenever you enter with the FluffCast, we promise every package that we ship guarantees no bees in the packaging.
No bees.
95% bee free.
We won't say shit about Wasp because I have not got that Wasp out of the
Exactly.
warehouse yet. I'm
We-
throwing a softball at it. I'm gonna get it eventually.
Look, Funk, just admit it. It's the Wasp's warehouse now, okay?
We just have to give in to
True.
our waspy overlords.
Do
Just
wasp
have to
stings?
accept it.
Do wasp stings hurt?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not
like,
at all.
holy
Go
shit.
ahead.
I mean,
Get
I
yourself
don't,
Dude.
fine.
I don't want
How
to
about-
be.
How about you
Dog,
play Money Hurricane, but with wasps instead of money?
I will tell you exactly what a red wasp sting feels like because it happened to me a couple of years ago where one got me about 3 times in the back of the neck. And I legit as fuck thought I had dropped my cigarette cherry down my back of my shirt somehow.
Christ.
Yup. Like
Because I
if a
felt it
beast-
get me once and I was like, what the hell? Ow, why's that burning? And then 2 more times I was like, oh shit, it's moving. Hold up. I dropped my
Mm,
cigarette
like-
cherry somehow.
like wasps don't do like bees where like a bee stings you like and his whole ass falls out, but it's like a wasp stings you, it's like, nah, fuck you, man. I'm gonna keep stabbing.
Yeah,
I'll
It's
do
like
it
be-
again.
I'll
that's
do
how
it
you know
again, by
that
God.
wasps are assholes. Because bees will sting you and they feel so bad about it, they'll go and die. They feel
That's it.
miserable about it. They're like straight up suicidal shit over what they've done. They totally
If a-
regret it. A wasp
a
will sting
bee-
you
Or
and
that
go
they
get
just
10 of
get
its friends to
stuck.
laugh at you.
If a bee stings me, I feel like I've just like vanquished a noble foe. Like he got me, and I was just like, I salute you, little bee, and he just looks at me and he does that little salute, and then he just like fades away. It's kind of like when
It does like
Kamina
the
dies in
Terminator
Gurren
thumbs
Lagann.
up into the lava.
That's it. It's like the Terminator thumbs up as his ass just like falls apart as he flies away, and I'm just
The
like,
wasp comes in
Godspeed, little
and
bee.
shank and just keeps stabbing your kidneys.
Oh,
And
wasp.
now,
Save
let's
the
speak
world.
of the tarantula hawk.
No.
Oh my
Tarantula
God.
Hawk
That's
is the proof that there is no God, and if there was, he hates us all.
Well, cut off. It's
Damn, what the
spring
fuck did
again, so
the-
who the fuck will still be on the chat?
What the fuck did the cursive for the FluffCast look like again?
I do my own handwriting for it.
Yeah, but there was like a specific way that it was like.
Yeah,
written,
there was.
You know?
I'm
Let me pull up some old FluffCast images and see if we can find
Yeah,
it.
do that.
the new shit's like haram the way I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's like fucking you typed it. It's like font. What the hell's wrong with you?
I thought it looked nice.
If it looks like you spent more than 2 seconds on it, then it's wrong.
I actually went out and I downloaded a nice font for that picture.
This is an
Unbelievable.
example of things that are halal. Oh, what do you know? There's nothing here. Everything's haram.
Yep.
This is where I would
Especially
keep
if
my
you're not
halal
watching
things.
FluffCast.
If I had any.
God.
I
So
got the weirdest question today.
Hmm?
I got the weirdest question today. A lady walked up to me while I was in Walmart and I was buying pizza rolls because I'm 12. And she looks at me and she's looking at me and I know she's staring. I'm like, oh, well, she must want pizza rolls too. And then she just looks at me and I said, can I help you, ma'am? And she just says, why is your chest so wide? And I said,
Well,
what?
did you tell
Why
her?
is your chest so wide? I just walked away. I didn't know what to say. I was like,
Now she's just
okay.
gonna be wondering for the rest of her life.
And she's just gonna have to fucking live with it because I was like, I don't. Who asked that? I've never
Like,
gone up to
Dude,
somebody and
she's
been
got
like,
Yeah,
she's got breast envy. I don't know what to tell you.
what answer did she actually honestly expect? Did she just expect you to do a Thundercleaves pose and say, because I'm too swole to control, baby? Or
"It'd be
something like that
dumb."
in the middle of Walmart?
I guess so. I was just like, what the fuck is like? I've got an answer for like if kids ask me why I'm so tall because I get that asked all the time. They're like,
Huh.
little kids come to me and they're like, why are you so tall? And I'm like, well, my mama was a grizzly bear and my daddy was a giraffe. And then they just look at me like, that's adorable. And I'm like, Godspeed, little kid. Oh, fucking Princess Funkshire. I remember that.
Princess.
Function.
Yeah, I
Princess
have to dig
Funkshire.
that one out.
But yeah, I just looked there. I was like, the fuck do you want me to say, lady?
Yeah.
How do I respond to that?
I get
As
comments about.
gently as possible.
The only thing I get is like comments about my hair because it's very white.
I'm bald headed, so it's like I ain't got that. I do get compliments on my beard, never from girls, always from guys, and that's why it's like, you know what? You bitches better act right. I got options.
Bitch, my hair is long, full, and fabulous.
Here it is.
I have a big forehead, so I get really scared that I'm going bald because I don't want to be one of those fucking guys who are adjusting with their fucking hairline slowly receding on them every 2
What's your
months.
natural hair color?
I just said fuck it. My hairline was going away, so I just shaved my head and I'm like, fuck it. I'll be bald with
Yeah.
a beard rather
Yeah,
than balding.
yeah, that's the
Just
plan.
admit.
If I'm
What-
going balding, it's going off.
Is your natural hair color?
My natural hair color is brown.
Is brown? Okay. Because I was going to say, people who are blonde actually have a fucking higher hairline.
I do have a pretty high hairline, but no, every 2 months I gotta go in. I gotta fucking it. Have you ever gotten your hair dyed?
Yes.
Yeah, it hurts like a bitch, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, every 2 months I gotta bleach it for like an hour and a half just to get the fucking brown out. And then it turns yellow. And you gotta tone it to the right color. The
Might be
entire.
what's fucking up your hair.
Yeah, maybe. No, my hairline was running away before then, or at least I thought it was. My hairdresser is very experienced, and she says, "No, you're not going bald. You just have a high hairline, and you're just imagining it." So
You got the Vegeta shit going
Bet she
on.
says that's all the guys.
that's what apparently she doesn't. Yeah, that's what I asked. God.
After all, if the customer thinks that it's just normal, then hey, tips.
Yep. No, she's a family friend. Her and I have known each other for a couple of years.
Yeah. But money's money.
That's true. Yeah. Can't dodge
She's
that one.
stabbing you in the back. You're going bald.
Well, I guess I need to draw you bald now, right?
Do not draw me bald. Do not draw
Draw
me
him
bald.
bald because he does
Yeah,
not have
draw
perfect
him-
hair forever.
Draw him kneeling like Vegeta.
Mutagen-sama, I kneel.
No, goes even harder in the other direction. Just perfect hair forever. Quaffio levels of hair.
Yep. Have they solved
Ah.
baldness? Like
Behold
I
the six head.
like you see those fucking that in video advertisement on YouTube now. It's like guys like, hey man, are you losing your hair? No, what? Like, have they cured baldness or not? Like, what's going on here? You think this would be bigger news?
Hims is just trying to make a buck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty
Yeah.
complicated to cure. Otherwise, it would have been done by now.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing. It's the same thing with like dieting programs. That's cool and all. It's not guaranteed to work for you. You know how I know that? Because it's a diet, not the diet.
Fair.
Mm,
If it was guaranteed to work for everyone, there'd just be the one.
God.
very true.
I don't know. Diets never worked for me. I always feel like the hard work, the working out, was what helped me lose weight the most. Dieting just
That or
puts
get
you.
a crippling disease.
Yeah, that too.
Well,
Like me.
A lot of the problem with dieting is they don't focus enough on like actual calorie counting, and that's where the real effectiveness of dieting is.
Yep.
A lot of them just focus on nah, just eat more greens or dumb bullshit like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Funk.
No, I was like, beginning of last year, I got diagnosed diabetic, and I just basically changed my, even though I'm here eating a whole fucking pizza right now, I just
Yo.
changed my diet and started watching what I ate, no sugar, all that good shit. In all honesty, since then, I've lost I think like 35 pounds. So it's working pretty well. Like, you just got to watch what you eat. Like, you can eat whatever the fuck you want, just don't eat the whole thing of ice cream.
Yeah.
You don't understand. I have a disease.
Like, I lost 60 pounds between 19 and 20. All I did was I got a job at Lowe's and I stopped eating garbage every meal.
Oh, make
the
no
disease is
mistake. The
making
right
you
kind of
die.
physical activity will make you just shed that shit real quick. Because
Yeah.
whenever I started working at the school in Hot Springs for a year, whenever I was down there, I was an impatient son of a bitch. I do not like waiting 10 minutes on the elevator. The elevator is always busy. Fuck this. I'm taking the stairs. And after I got used to doing that, dude, I lost like 60 pounds in the span of about a month.
God bless. Dude, I fucking
then-
hate.
I was going to say, then turn around and carried a pedometer around for a week on me. I figured out I was averaging about 17 miles a day on foot between working in the kitchen, running up and down stairs, and then going to town for shit.
Yup.
Woof.
Woof.
You'll be surprised how far you walk at work. Like, I did mine one day, and when I was doing the warehouse stuff before they put me back driving, I was hatching 10-kilometer Pokemon eggs no problem every damn day, and I was
Mhm.
holy shit, look at that, that's cool.
No, did you go to Pogo
Oh,
Fest?
God. Fucking Pokemon Go.
Fuck no, I'm not going to Chicago. Get shot up there.
There's a goddamn topic. Who remembers the summer of Pokemon Go?
That when we thought everything was going to be great, and before the elections happened and everything went in the
Everything
darkness.
Everybody
just
was like,
be
yeah,
okay."
get outside and socialize. Be friendly with your fellow person. Hug somebody in the park and get a Lapras. Oh shit, the apocalypse is here.
People
Yeah.
are
Oh
literally
my
killing
God.
each other over Pokemon.
Before
I
the
remember
plague.
It was fucking wild back then because the servers were completely
Yep.
unstable.
Yep.
Like there's straight up gang wars over fucking territory to catch legendaries and shit. What the fuck?
I
Did-
remember being really, really disappointed because I'd take off from my internship early to be like, oh, I'm gonna go walk down to get something to eat and then walk back and catch some shit. Nope, servers are down. Okay.
I remember
Had some good fucking Cajun fries though.
A friend of mine did ask me if I wanted to go to Pokemon Fest, and I was like, "Where is it?" And they're like, "Well, it's in Chicago again." I was like, "I don't want to be
Nah.
yeah." I was like, "No, I don't want to be cover me. There's a Pikachu over there," and then Saving Pride and Riot to get a fucking Pikachu. So
It fucking launched the weekend of BronyCon that year, BronyCon 2016. So the whole fucking Baltimore Convention Center, you just saw people walking around you saw just fat bronies walking around the Baltimore inner city harbor.
Damn.
Out
Goddamn.
of breath,
How big was the
everything
ball pit?
hurting. They gonna get them though.
They didn't have
Oh.
a ball pit that year. They had a ball pit the next 2
Fucking
years.
Worthless.
Yeah.
I will
Why
say
bother?
this is my favorite thing about Pokemon Go is that my mom and dad still play, and they
Yeah.
go on little Pokemon Go dates, and it's adorable.
That's cute.
That's so cute.
Pretty good.
Because they'll load up. my mom will call me and she's like, Funk, we're going. Me and your dad are going out. I'm like, all right, you don't have to call me. Y'all are grown. She's like, I just want to let you know we're going out. We're gonna go catch Pokemon. We're gonna go Dairy Queen. I'm like, that's adorable.
Y'all have fun.
Y'all have fun. Eat a Blizzard for me because I can't even though my mom is a diabetic too and she like eats everything. It doesn't bother her. She's like she's like 5'1", so she just burns everything away. I'm like, how do you do that? It's like, why do I have to be 6'5" and I have a metabolism of a goddamn gray whale.
Mm-hmm. Feel that. Thank God the fat is kind of hidden by the height, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody just looks at me and they're like, what's your workout routine? Like, I go home, I draw half-naked ladies every evening.
Try to only eat half a box of Snackwells at a time.
That's it. Only half a
Fail
box.
miserably.
I don't get Pop-Tarts anymore because when I found out those things are like 300 calories a piece, I said, yeah, no Pop-Tarts.
God, I think I went on a diet briefly, and holy fuck, like you learn like the value of like 100 calories. Like it doesn't sound like anything
Yep.
until you actually start counting them. Like holy fuck, there's how many fucking calories in this?
It's bad, yeah.
Like, oh wait,
How
this
is
one
that
bottle of soda
possible?
is 300 calories.
Yep.
Fuck me.
Oh, fuck.
It's
I haven't had a soda. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've had a Dr Pepper recently, but before that I haven't drank like a soda in like years.
Yep.
I went a little while back. We went to when Rona kind of started slacking up before it started coming back. We went to our favorite steakhouse. Me and some buddies of mine. Ate way too much. I said, "Fuck it, cheat day. Eat whatever the hell I want." Ate way too much on the way back. My stomach was kind of unsettled, so we stopped at a gas station, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get a 7-Up. That always helps my stomach." And they didn't have like the sugar-free 7-Up, so I said, "I'll be all right. I'll get a regular 7-Up. It'll be fine." 20-ounce 7-Up has 112% of your daily recommended intake of sugar.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't really. I looked at the thing. I was like, "Holy shit, no!" I was like, "Guess I'm getting a Sprite Zero,"
Good
which
God,
is
how
actually
much
pretty
does
good.
Baja Blast have?
You know what? I haven't looked.
What are the nutritional facts of your average can of Baja Blast?
Like,
Let's
sugar,
see.
yes.
Just read the back of the label. It just says Lamau.
147% of your daily value.
Holy
Thanks.
shit!
Thanks, Baja Blast.
Yeah. Goddamn.
I'm reminded of a bit me and my friends used to do. What's the saddest 5-word sentence you can come up with? And we came up with a tie between two sentences. I'm sorry, your baby's dead, and we're out of Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Devastating.
Devastating.
Yeah, but you can make a new baby. You might not ever get more Baja Blast.
That's right. Speaking of Baja Blast, there's a sticker I found a while back online. I'm trying to get printed up, but I can't find a place to do it real cheap.
Mhm.
Trying to get one that just has it where it says, I want to Baja Blast my fucking brains out.
Dude, I'd wear that shit on a shirt. That'd be great.
He's got like the logo and everything. It's great.
Remember the
chicken McFucking kill myself.
Remember the Hitler did nothing wrong Mountain Dew shit
God.
from years
That's
ago?
The Gushing
When
Granny.
will
Yeah.
people
Gushing
learn?
Granny.
Don't let
Don't open a
internet
poll to the
decide your
internet.
flavors.
Yeah, no.
Or anything. Don't let the internet decide anything.
Because
God.
the internet affords people a certain level of anonymity, and with that level of anonymity comes stupid ass ideas.
Yep.
It'll just always come back to like Hitler or something else offensive. It just doesn't. It's not worth it, man. Just don't do it.
Columbine Kool-Aid or some ridiculous ass name like that.
Columbine Kool-Aid.
Hey man, stop.
Aborted apple juice or something like that.
Speaking of Columbine, I remember when that one place was trying to open up paintball for like a school that was going down. They're like, "Hey, we'll
Get
call
some
it
help.
Columbine paintball," and people immediately
You-
shut that shit down.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Columbine paintball.
That reminds. What was it? Was it Burger King or McDonald's that did the build your own burger poll thing?
Yeah,
That was McDonald's.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, my god, that had
There
some
was
bangers
one.
though.
Yeah, I remember there was one that was just the
Sad
McCrum shot. It's like
European was
2
my
buns
favorite.
and about 15 mayonnaise.
I think there was one that was it was just nothing but mayonnaise. And it was called Ron's Creamy Surprise.
Yeah, that's the other one.
It was just a pile of mayonnaise. I think somebody submitted one that was just ketchup, like nothing else.
One,
Just
I'm
ketchup.
trying to remember what it
I
was.
just said ketchup.
It was called it was just called the Sad European. I think it was like 2 buns with a bottom bun between them or something like that. And I was like,
That's the bread sandwich.
Sometimes though, it's fucking funny. I will say that.
Oh man.
Man, I love it.
When they whip out the references to toast sandwich and the like, it's all worth it.
Oi, we got original cuisine.
speaking of internet polls,
Hmm?
as we all know, we had the first ever fluffy merch coming out. TM may not actually be the first fluffy merch, but whatever. What fluffy merch would you guys like to see in the future? If you could have anything, completely
If I could have
disregard the realm of
anything on the
possibility.
store shelves, just
I
like
want, I
popping up
want,
wherever I can get it.
I want a fleshlight sheath.
It,
A fleshlight
uh,
sheath, you say?
Like you could just put your fleshlight and you can change it out, whatever you want. Like, I just need Santa to leave. So
God is
Never
not
tried.
the server.
you just
Well,
change that
that's
shit
good.
out and you're just like, here we go. It's like you just pop that thing in there. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna get that 2014 Tara Patrick butthole and put that in there. We're gonna see what happens.
yep.
Okay, so like the plastic tube that you put the fleshlight in, right?
Yeah,
But
just
it
like
has to be fluff. It has
no,
to
no,
be
no.
fluffy merch, right?
It's like a fluffy, but you can put the plastic tube bit into it. It's like the outer case of it. It's like the handle bit, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I
so it's
think I
fluffy
understand what
against
you
your
mean.
hand.
That's it. It's like you've just got. It's like a little. I don't know. It could be stuff, whatever the fuck. It's like what was it? That image of the dude who like hollowed out the Twilight Sparkle plushie and put the flashlight in the butthole,
Lyra, not Twilight.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever.
Made
That's the
specifically for
one.
that purpose.
Yep. I actually have a. Never mind.
No, finish the sentence.
Degenerate.
All right. Okay.
Finish the sentence.
I was
Coward.
so I was going from plushies. I was about to say I actually have a Beefalo plushie from Don't Starve, and it's very soft. And I was thinking, yeah, for plushies, I'd like something like that Beefalo plushie, but
I
like
think
you could get
plushies
them.
are a given. Like
Yeah,
there
plushies are
definitely
a
needs to
given, yeah.
be fluffy plushies.
But the thing is like, it's not. I mean, it is a fantasy, so whatever. Feasibility out the window. But
Yeah, we don't care. It's totally unrealistic. Do whatever.
remember when my
Absolute fantasy, like dumbass thing that I want to see. I want to see alcoholic drinks that incorporate fluffy themed packaged
Oh
elements.
God. Like those like designer beers that have like the really weird and disgusting names.
Oh,
God,
not even that. Just like, Folgarita mix or some shit. It has absolutely nothing to do with actual animals inside of it. It's just there for the marketing and shit.
yeah, and it
Yo,
looks.
you want to try this 10% IPA called Enfy Baby?
There you go.
This is Poopy Baby IPA.
God,
It's got
Like, yeah,
hops.
marketing like that I would like to see. I think that'd be pretty
Man, that'd be
funny.
fantastic.
I think they're just some like generic posters or whatever, some prints. But that would be like Redbubble. You would do that, or
Yeah, something like that. So I think one of the biggest issues, and this is something that I think a lot of people can probably echo this, is we have a community that the layman would call not socially acceptable.
mm-hmm.
Fucking
Right.
freak ass, otherwise
Yeah.
known as.
Something like fucking freak. I don't think people would necessarily like, hunt you down for it, but they probably would think less about associating with you. Which leaves the question of how do you sell merch for something like that? And of course you can say it's like, well, furries do it. It's like, well, yeah, but furries have no shame. Unfortunately, we still have some of it left.
Furries have also
So-
infested fucking everything.
Yeah. And everybody know, like, let's be honest. You see that dude with like a furry, like a completely innocent furry icon or poster or keychain or whatever, and you think like that guy's got some fan art of his character with his butthole spread open,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah.
But you don't say anything.
Mhm.
You don't say anything because that'd be
You just
rude.
let it ride.
So I think we can get there, but to get there, we probably need like an anonymous way of people buying the stuff. Hence the Redbubble thing, right? Or some
Yeah.
sort of like third-party merch website.
Yeah. We do it through that, and then we have them deliver it in like plain ass packaging.
Yeah, exactly. Like fucking Bad Dragon or some shit.
Yeah.
Just the
I
packaging
think that
just
has
says,
potential.
like totally dildos.
We'll put all your stuff in a big box that has a huge label on every side of it that says "not porn,"
Not
so
porn.
that everybody
Yep,
knows.
not
it's
Just say,
porn.
no, it should say dildos. And
Yep.
nobody's gonna check it.
Yep. Leave it alone. That's the dildo box.
It's
the
true. I've
dildo
gotten
box.
out of a fucking ticket with that kind of trick before.
What's in the box?
just-
Dildos. You have a nice day, sir.
No, straight up, like got pulled over on my way to go to a buddy of mine's brother's house to pick up some weed in another town. We got pulled over because I had a fucking headlight that was a little dim and one of my taillights was out. Didn't know about the taillight at the time. Cop pulls me over, tell my buddy to hide the pipe, a little bit of weed we do have on us. Cop starts looking my stuff over and everything. comes back after he runs my tags, tells me what's up, leads me around to the back of the vehicle, asks me if I have anything in the vehicle I need to let him know about, because he can kind of, get the sense that something's up and we're a little nervous. Just start thinking quick. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I got an empty suitcase in the trunk that was in here when I bought the car. I'll make do with that. Yeah, man. Come here if you don't mind. Just walk back to the back of the car with me. I walk back there and stick the keys in the trunk. Yeah, I got a brand new bong back here I just bought, a couple of porn mags, and a suitcase full of, like exotic dildos. We'll leave it at that. Kind of animal themed ones. And this dude, state trooper, I swear to God, you got to give the man credit. Hearing something that fantastical, he didn't bat a fucking eye. He just looks me dead in the face and goes, all right, open the trunk. Open it up. You look, there is in fact a brand new bong in there that I have not smoked out of once yet. So technically not paraphernalia. It's a tobacco pipe at that point. Looks at it, smells it, makes sure it's clean. It's good. Puts that back. Reaches next to that, picks up a stack of porno mags, sees those, throws them back down, looks over and sees the suitcase, slams the trunk. All right, son, you have a nice night. Get the fuck out of here and go home. Smooth as shit.
Oh man.
Phenomenal.
Speech 100.
Exactly. Like, you can absolutely get out of that kind of stuff if you throw the animal dildos at them.
Jesus
People are awkward
Christ.
about that kind of shit. They get scared.
All right.
Oh, wait.
merch-wise,
How about actual fulls and cans? Like you get a little like.
like a little plush thing, like one of those
I was gonna say you
all
could
those
see
gacha
that.
things, right?
Yeah,
I
gotcha.
could totally see that because they did
Hole in
that
a
for a
ball.
while in Hastings. I remember like Hastings and FYE used to carry shit like that a lot.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder. So I'm thinking out loud now. So back in the day, blind bags were really big with the My Little Pony community, and Hasbro, they were always sort of like questionable quality or whatever. They had like a couple stock poses and shit because of just I guess to mass produce them. But as time went on, the blind bags got ridiculously detailed. Distinctively, the one that people were losing their minds over was the Granny Smith. If you've ever seen My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Granny Smith, that's a grandma, Applejack's grandma. Her like walker and everything was detailed. She had a unique head. She's in a different pose. People like losing their shit over these blind bags, how high quality they're getting. So I'm curious, were they just lazy before, or like has the cost of like manufacturing these gone down, or I don't know. Or Hasbro. I don't know.
mean, I'd say when it comes to making blind bags, you don't have to make all of them good. You can make a bunch of shitty ones and then have 2 or 3 that are really good, because guess what? People will keep buying them just to get those good ones.
Yeah.
It's true.
Or
I got suckered in on the blind bags for Mega Bloks Halo.
I have
I have a Beerus one on
a
my Xbox.
Rose Luck blind
Oh,
bag
nice.
somewhere, because obviously.
I have my Beerus one on my Xbox, and I've got just shitloads of My Little Pony blind bags and other little crap lying around in my toy box.
God.
I'll have you
Oh.
know that I weighed my blind bag, and I have guarantees that it contains the most rare object that you could imagine. It's unopened. Pay me money.
Speaking of valuable plastic and such like that, I noticed over in the chat, Mr. Owl mentions a Martini action figure for Fluffy Pony merch.
That's a terrible idea, and I hate
Oh,
it.
Oh God!
Banned.
Why?
Banned.
Break out the cookies.
Real kung fu cookie getting action.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like
yeah.
when you pull the tail, does the dome come out?
Exactly.
Spring
I
loaded?
want a fluffy version of those booba mouse pads.
Well,
It's
what would
just
it
like
be
a
like? It's
fluffy with
squishy
nuts.
hooves.
No.
It'd be like it's nuts out.
Sure.
Butt cheeks.
Crotch tits.
Whatever you want, really, or just fluff, just like a big fluffy chest.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of a
big
fluffy
poof.
chest.
Oh,
Yeah, you can get
even
that.
better.
You get that fake Angora and put on there.
Fucking bug-eyed fluffy.
Oh,
Here
God.
we go. All right, let's get this close up of this Granny Smith one, because this is some shit. Why is she naked in like half of these?
I don't know.
Man,
This is
Andy
weird.
with the
tell me,
risky
man.
Googles during the fucking live stream. Holy
I'm
shit.
like- I'm just searching up Granny Smith blind bags, and I've got like naked ass Granny Smith on my fucking thing here.
And there's no such thing as a risky Google search.
I'm gonna get put on a fucking watch list tonight.
You were already
Yeah,
on a
just
watch
tonight.
list.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
So
You
like,
were on a fucking watch list when you searched boobies when you were a kid.
probably. Are you
Oh,
serious?
shit, I gotta call
Yes.
someone.
Wait.
He has awakened.
We can advertise to him now.
Gotta make some phone calls.
Oh dear. Man. Oh, wait, I saw something in talking points before. Fuck. Oh no, it was in suggestions. I guess this would be more for Santanon. Santanon, what Hasbio? When did that crop up? Was that just like a play on words? The concept of the Hasbio Corporation.
Hasbio, I don't know who originally started it, but it was after we stopped making like fluffy content in Equestria in the MLP world, because that's where we first were doing shit, was in there, and that was weird because Fluffy was always like adjacent to MLP. MLP at that time was doing like a weird like rebellion theme where basically it's Luna versus Tyrant Celestia and shit like that. To where they had the obey fucking shit with Celestia. And she basically cursed ponies into becoming these little like stupid retarded horses. But after My Little Dashie came out, to where some magical thing happens to where the fucking, that's why we are doing shit in real life, is because that is what essentially made people hated that fanfic so much they made so many versions of it, and also fluffy versions of it, that eventually we just stopped needing a reason to do shit in the human world. And then people were like, okay, well, who made these? And I don't know who started Hasbro, but since it's Hasbro, they just made a play on words.
Yeah.
And they made the idea that Peta fucking broke in, stole the prototypes, and that's why they're all fucked up.
Rob Cakeran, yeah. He's actually a cool
I
guy.
I do
absolutely
remember.
fucking hate that you brought My Little Dashie back into my mindscape, because holy shit.
What?
Well, unfortunately, that's a big part of the brew. It
is.
still kind of is. You still find fluffies in a fucking box, in a fucking alley. They still call you mommy and daddy instead of master, like other animal shows do.
That's weird.
What other fucking horse shit?
I
Well,
never.
it's a fucking,
I never
it's humans
noticed that.
taking care of a baby fucking horse. That's what ended up. It influenced the early fluffy shit a lot, unfortunately. And that's what helped us actually move away from Equestria and be like less MLP related. Even though it was an MLP related thing, that pushed us away from it. It helped us get away.
I had no idea. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I have
Speaking
been
of which.
delivered Guinness brand thick cut hand cooked potato chips.
Neat.
I did not know these existed, and I'm not going to eat them on stream because I'm going to break everyone's eardrums.
Don't.
Thank you, this is for us.
This is an ASMR stream
I
now.
will thank the missus. You are thanked. Okay, you guys want ASMR? Hold on. I'll do Funk at the Movies ASMR stream.
That's pretty much what I heard till the knife came out.
Oh shit, he's got a knife!
Hey!
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 Alright, here we go.
I was gonna say, speaking. But there it is.
There it is.
Crunchy.
Oh fuck.
Prompt.
Oh, so
Yeah,
good.
speaking of the Hasbio thing, I do remember back in the day we had competitor companies where it's like Mattel had released the Puffy Griffins.
Yeah, Mattel Bioindustries and
There was
I gotta
another
go.
one.
Be right back.
Take your time.
There was a third party that we've had incorporated into the lore, but I forget who it was.
Who else makes toys?
That was kind of the bit, yeah. Just like major toy manufacturers all got into the bio game after Hasbro did it.
What would that be like? A fucking Target and Walmart do their own like in-house third-party fluffies?
Great value, Fluffy Pony.
Yep.
Oh god.
A magical fluffy pony.
Always
Circumgyrate.
say, I can't believe it's not fluffy.
You get them real savage, like Hong Kong
Memories of
knockoff
fluff.
fluffy ponies that are just like fluffy giraffes.
It's
Close
like,
enough, right?
Fluffy goats.
hate goats.
Hate
Yep,
goats.
the hate goats.
Let's talk about hate goats.
It's 2 stories every week with you and the fucking hate goats.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? You're right. But I am going to draw a hate goat into this image now.
Alright.
That made me think of something. I got a preview at the movies for a movie called Lamb, which
Yes, another
You're not-
A24 flick, right?
yeah, if you have not seen the trailer for that, please watch it because it's weird. And apparently, the implication is this woman fucked a ram.
Wait. What is it?
No, I gotta go.
Okay.
We're having a fight.
Alright.
It was called Lamb. Apparently, like these people are sheep farmers, and one day they find a lamb, and it's basically like a kid with a lamb's head,
That's
and it had really strong The Vitch vibes.
Oof.
Oh, I remember that movie, yeah.
That kid was born with less fucking deformities than it would have if they would have fucked in the first place. What with
It's true.
Iceland's very narrow genetic diversity.
And so you break your neck in that gene pool.
Oh wait, Iceland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place is fucked.
It seems cool, and I have a special connection with the Vitch, which was like that time I ate an edible, went to see the Vitch with some friends of mine, and then like I came back. I kind of came to toward the end of the movie when Black Phillip's like killing the dad, and I'm laughing my ass off, and I'm like wondering why I'm laughing my ass off, and it's like, oh, I'm laughing my ass off as this guy's getting murdered by a goat. No wonder
And
everybody's
that-
looking at me really weird.
And that was the day Funkshire learned edibles do not kick in like when you smoke it. Not at all.
No. You think, oh, that's gonna kick in like right away. We'll be all right. No,
I've
that is
smoked a
not
bowl
the
before.
case.
I can handle this fucking thing. No, you cannot, child. Don't do that.
Like, don't even try, child. Just be calm.
I've legitimately had my fucking sister-in-law end up calling us before. Hey, can you come watch the kid? I ate a whole weed cookie and I can't get off the fucking couch. Like I'm physically unable to raise myself from the couch. Like, yeah, that'll happen.
All right.
Don't do that.
Anything else you want to throw in before I bring in the call-ins? All right, good answer.
Those
Good
chips are
day.
pretty good.
That's good.
Don't forget to enter in our pin raffle.
I swear to God.
Hey, look, people join late. All right, I'm just
Hey.
doing my best.
I got a question for you, Mutagen, real quick.
All right.
Okay, so what the fuck happened to the President's Choice poutine flavored chips?
You know what? They honestly weren't that good, so I don't really care that much.
Man, I'm kind of saddened. That was like the only kind of thing even remotely close to that I could get down
My
here.
favorite wings were my favorite. Well, I just outed myself. My favorite chips were the buffalo wing flavored ones.
Mm.
Those were good. The poutine ones were okay. I could take them or leave them. But the buffalo chicken ones, oh,
Well, I
Those
just
were
said the
delicious.
poutine ones were nice because they were something different, wasn't the same standard ass chip flavor you always get.
All right, let's get our. Nope.
no, go ahead. I was just gonna talk more about chips. Not that big of a deal. Go ahead.
Let's get our first caller in. Sunlight,
What
sunshine. We missed you last week. So sorry about that. Talk to us.
Welcome back.
What kind
Give
of
me your
chips do you
wallet.
like, Sunlight?
Are you aware of the Frito-Lay strike going on right now? Are you a Golden Flake man?
The Frito-Lay strike of Topeka, Kansas.
You know, you mentioned that. One of the common places I deliver to at my job is the Frito, and he's gone.
Oh,
Oh, right.
Unbelievable.
Fucking, he's on phone. Right.
Okay,
Right.
well, let's get someone new in because we have some new callers.
Right,
who
yeah.
haven't seen you before.
All right, let's get this guy. Okay, here. This guy actually just joined the server, so let's get him in here. War Bunny, welcome to the server. Welcome to the FluffCast. How are you tonight? I swear to God, this one's
Hello.
on phone too. No, it doesn't. Not on phone. Man, we are just
Moshi.
we are low rolling these tonight. I'm so sorry, War Bunny.
God, what a-
Racketjill, get your ass in here.
Here, let me at War Bunny quickly. See if they're even alive, or they might just be away from their phone or microphone. Otherwise, I'll throw them in the waiting room. All right, we're 0 for 2 right now. Let's try and get this other guy here. I haven't seen this one before. Buffy / Patam, welcome to the FluffCast. How's your evening going?
Do I hear 3?
Are you serious right now?
It's the
3 for
triple.
3, Racketjill, where are you at? Come on
It's a
down.
fucking
Please be
hat
there.
trick.
All right, okay, let's try this guy. This is my good boy. Hello, my son.
Hello.
How's
Awesome.
Oh, we got one finally.
How are your
We got a lot of-
pigeons?
Good. I released her outside. But out of context, when I was watching, a pigeon decided to pull off a house invasion in my room. But it forgot how Windows work. So, is it smarter than a fluffy?
That's a good question.
Now, tell us about the
It's a
pigeons.
government drone.
So, in the States, there's a lot of negative connotations about pigeons. They're seen as just rats with wings. What can you
Yeah.
tell me about pigeons in Great Britain?
Okay, there is a large population of people who do still pigeon race, so mainly older gentlemen. But the American ideology of they're all rats with wings has sort of seeped over, which annoys the less with the East Asian, like especially East Asian Muslims and that, and Southeast Asian Muslims. Surprisingly, they actually like them, so you'll often see them also feeding them in the parks.
Do you like pigeons?
Yeah, I love pigeons. They're fucking cool.
You know, Mike Tyson
you
had
eat
pigeons.
chips?
Pigeon lore. I was
Yeah,
not
no.
ready for here.
Yeah, we're gonna give you some pigeon lore. Did you know they were domesticated 5,000 years ago?
I did not know that.
Okay.
And you can still find the wild type in, I think it's like not the Mediterranean, sort of like Turkey around there. But nearly 90% of the ones you guys will see on the street, like the ferals, will be descendants from released ones that were only released in the last 100 years. Because when the telephone and the telegram became the new shit, didn't really need messenger pigeons anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And when we built the skyscrapers, rich businessmen, rich Wall Street don't like pigeon shit on their buildings. And that's where the rats with wings come from, literally from one article made by a bloke from Wall Street.
It's a shit.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of them because they've almost sniped me a couple of times when I was walking.
Right. That's alright. My
huge
mum
fan.
almost got her head caved in by one when it flew about 40 miles an hour at the window while
Damn.
she was standing. We think a hawk was going for it and it just sort of panicked.
Hmm.
But wow, there was nothing left of that bird though.
That must have been a fun cleanup.
Yeah, I was about, I must have been, yeah, I was still a toddler. So I just went, and oh, there's a bunch of feathers.
So, actually, I think I've seen you along the site a couple times. I think you draw sometimes, right?
Yeah, I draw.
So tell us about
damn.
that. How'd you get into drawing these demonic cartoon horses?
These abominable chimeras.
Oh, to be honest, mainly because I'd be sitting around and be like, you know what? I don't have any inspiration for drawing anything else. Let's draw some cute shit. Let's just draw some fucking easy puffy cheeks, It sounds horrible, but saying, let's draw these easy, like something easy that isn't gonna make you want to shoot yourself.
I think that's the best way to get in.
There's
Just
no
Absolutely.
hands.
looking for something to do.
There's no hands. That is the key thing. There is no hands unless I want them.
Yep, that's the
And
big one.
And I don't have to draw people. I just need to draw these slightly anthropomorphic shit rats.
Yeah, you can just fucking Charlie Brown it. Where the
Yeah,
fucking
just draw a disembodied hand when I need to draw something.
What in God's name is happening? Who keeps
What is
joining
with all
in?
these
All right,
notes
okay,
on-
so give me a second. I need to. All right, so right now, because of a lot of people use Discord with their phones, so I've made a horrible mistake and made this channel non-private, so that people
Oh.
with phones can join potentially. My apologies. So I'm gonna make it
Yeah.
private for now. I'm just gonna have to fucking toggle it on and off because otherwise I can't track people in with phones because Discord
We
on your
will-
phone is fucked.
Garbage.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
We'll figure it. Anyway, I've got home from playing Dungeons and Dragons today. It was like about 3 hours.
God.
Uh,
So what's new with
So-
you with Fluffies this week though?
what's your fluffies? I'm thinking about drawing more cute shit. Trying to work on a little comic with the. If you've been on the site, you'll notice, which is also my icon now. I've uploaded like this little ginger fucker.
Here, let me see.
Let's pull that shit up, Jamie.
Let's get this shit. Where the fuck did I put it?
Shit, I'm searching post by mutagen. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
I'm trying to find it.
The ginger. Is it the purple one?
Yeah, it's the one with.
Oh wait,
ginger, like,
it's got boobies. I can't. Give me a second here.
that's not it. My one does not have boobies.
Can't show that on a Christian stream.
You've got
It's not
4.
mine.
Is that you? Yeah, this is you. Fuck. Just posting commentary, my man.
Yeah,
No, we're Eastern Orthodox. You can totally show that.
That is not ginger. That is
well,
blue hair.
his name is Ginger.
Oh, okay. God.
I'm planning to do a Hugbox comic. I know we talk about abuse a lot on here, but you know what? I'm gonna draw something nice because I feel like it. Because my life feels a bit better now. When I first got onto Fluffies, to be honest, I was going through a bit of a rough patch,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I leaned a bit more forward towards abuse because it was like a little like stressful.
It's so cathartic.
But-
You know,
Exactly. But now that things are going a bit better for me, I want to do some more Hugbox.
I wouldn't necessarily go so far as to say it's a majority of people, but it's weird that a lot of people we've talked to on here have had the exact same statement about when they got into Fluffies. Like, shit, my life could have been a hell of a lot better at the time. Just
Mm-hmm.
stumbled across it. It's kind of weird how that happens.
Do you think that Fluffies are like Jiminy Cricket? They appear to you when you need them most.
No. I think
Oh.
Fluffies are just a natural shit magnet, and they just kind of draw in negativity towards them. And, I don't know, maybe turn it into something more creative.
I mean, here's the thing, right? And I don't know if Santa. Oh, actually, Santa's not here anymore. the first Fluffy story I remember reading was a really old 4chan green text. I'm not sure if it's the origins of Fluffies and Sketties as we know it,
Mm.
but it was a comic basically about how a guy had a bunch of fluffy ponies, and some girl comes over and starts, trying to talk to him about it. Guy seizes up, pockets filled with spaghetti, obviously, but the fluffy ponies start eating the spaghetti. And all of a sudden, his confidence comes back, and he's able to talk to the girl, and he asks her out, and he basically ends it by saying, "Thank you, fluffy ponies."
I remember when that one was posted.
Yeah, that one
That
was
is old as
way
fuck,
back.
and I think it's the origin of fluffy ponies eating sketties.
I
It
believe
is, in fact.
There you have it.
That's the reason why.
All right. Ragatil, anything else you want to share with us today, or?
My level 2 druid committed mass murder by accident.
Based
Wow.
and druid pilled.
So, do not try to set out a fire in a enclosed space with create water spell, as it creates a 30-foot squared
Jesus.
load of water. You can guess
Ooh.
how that went.
Do you
Return to nature,
Poor
bitches.
Do you-
civilians.
do you
Poor
play
civilians.
do you play on the wild? Do you ever roll on the wild magic table? Your DM ever make you do that?
We do have a little table. I do roleplay as the character, but he, in his fairness,
No. Okay. The roll on the wild magic table. Have you ever heard of that?
no.
All right, so basically, it's this list of 10,000 spells, and you can your group can opt in to use the wild magic table, and if someone's say a bad mage or they're unstable, the DM can say when they cast a spell, roll on the wild magic table, and up to 10,000 possible options can occur in addition to the spell being cast.
So fucking randomizer.
It's like my one friend was trying to cast Fireball, and the DM goes, roll the wild magic table, and the guy he was casting at, his bones turned to ice. So it just sort of melted into a puddle on the ground.
Or instead of casting your spell, it fizzles out and you grow feathers in the
Yep.
shape of a beard.
Yeah.
It's the person you touch has leprosy, shit like
Oh,
that.
no.
Yeah.
And sometimes weird apocalyptic.
just having
infections fire
leprosy.
off.
Yeah.
That's just touching things you shouldn't have touched.
That's just
Then-
licking doorknobs.
Exactly. You're
What-
being unhygienic. You deserve it.
Why were you going around handling armadillos like that? You know better.
Exactly.
Hey,
Why-
seriously.
Yeah.
Different breed of armadillos that I was handling there. Those are the ones that ain't got it.
All right, Rackettail, thank you for joining us tonight.
No problem.
Okay. Let's get him out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up to make it public, and I'm gonna tell our boy to
Uh-oh.
jump on in. All right. Here's hoping he
You can do
sees
it,
that.
Sunlight.
Come on,
believe in you.
Sunlight, you can do
Last
this.
chance.
And we lost Menthol. Goodbye, Menthol. Oh, he's corralling people. He's corralling people in.
Herding cats.
Yeah, that's
God.
what it. That's what this
What a
is. You know.
Chad.
What an absolute man. Sunlight, welcome to the FluffCast. How are you this evening?
All right.
Muted, apparently.
Me and Rose T are both live, so if you need somebody to pull
Let
in.
me start my three-part apology with saying you are all wonderful people.
Oh,
Ugh.
thank you. Don't worry about it. We're just doing our thing here.
I have
Talk
never
to
been
us,
more
though.
insulted in my life.
Well, howdy, it's great to be
Wonderful.
here.
So, what's new with you, Sunlight? What do you have to share with us this fine Saturday evening?
I'm still working on the next issue of Farron's Oath. It sucks.
That's untrue. So Sunlight here, he's an artist that works off of his phone, and he's been sharing some of his art with me during the course of the weeks. And I gotta say, there's just some artists who are very good at projecting the images in their mind's eye to the page, and I think Sunlight absolutely excels at that. There's really not much
I know,
quite
I
like
think-
his faces.
Oh yeah, for drawing
I'm
on
in
the
the
phone, for
process
sure.
of making it itself. It's dragging on and it's hurting me on the inside.
Well, that's just storytelling. It's all right. It really helps just have something clear and concise, just work on it and bang it up at the same time, expressing your artistic endeavor, expressing your I ran out of words to say. It's good. I'm sure it's fine.
It looks fine. It's just taking forever.
God. You're working on your phone, though. You don't have a computer?
No, I don't want one though. I'm going with my phone.
Anything else new you want to
Phone's better. I can do art anywhere.
Anything else new going on?
Karen the Evil Fluffy did okay.
All right, she's one of our emojis now, right?
Yeah, people really wanted to abuse her.
So what is it? Tell us
And,
more
like,
about Karen.
Huh?
Tell us more about Karen.
Karen is an evil Fluffy. She is one of my few very intelligent fluffies that can speak normally, I've decided that all evil fluffies speak normally. The evilest fluffy can ever be. Speak perfect British English.
Hello, father. Give me the spaghettis.
Damn, you just outed Greg.
What kind of shenanigans did you get into?
Well, she convinced a fluffy to go shit on a human's pants, and then the human did what, of course, you'd think he would. He kicked the fucker.
Somebody
God.
shit my pants.
Help somebody shit in my pants.
And I'm thinking of doing a comic where she goes into someone's house and asks if they can use their bathroom. Of course, she's gonna say yes. When does Fluffy ever actually use the toilet? She's gonna go in the room. She's gonna pull the lid off the bowl in the back, like where the water comes in and comes down. And she's gonna take like a huge shit in that.
Oh no.
Oh no, an upper decker.
Devilish. God damn. How long does it take you to draw on your phone? Like, how many pages of like a comic can you crank out?
I can crank them out pretty quickly. It's just fatigue that fucks it up for me.
Do you like fingers hurt after working for a while, or like?
No, if I stay on one thing for too long, I'll burn out and I won't want to do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Like I split up and do multiple things at once.
When'd you first start drawing fluffies?
The original Click video, like a month after it came out.
Wow.
I drew the first thing I drew. I actually lost to time. It was a animation of a yellow Smartie getting its nuts crunched.
How
Well, Todd, yo.
dare you? He is the best in the herd.
Yeah, he is. The Smartie, as you all know, is the smartest and the strongest and the wisest.
Oh, no. This wasn't a herd Smartie. This was a fresh off the line. It has bio Smartie.
Oh, okay.
This fucker they paid for.
Man, you gotta respect his authority though. He's a Smartie. He knows best.
Respect my
Can we take a
authority.
moment? Can we take a moment and think about how much it sucks if you buy a Fluffy from Hasbio, like an $800 pet, and it comes out with a fucking Smartie?
They don't sell insurance on that, you think?
I doubt it. It's
They
Hasbio.
used to.
Fluffy insurance. We'll give you
Yeah,
your
they
money
used to have a
back.
return policy for that. If they started acting smarty and you couldn't reset them and fix it, they'd replace it.
Give me
And
the
they just
taser.
started
taser.
turning into like an upgrade policy when the fuzzies came around.
But that's back when there was a refit head can. Refit head can's not really around anymore.
Oh yeah.
Right with the fucking
It was way back.
taser.
Mm-hmm. Hell, you didn't even have to have a taser. You could do it with like a fucking just a lamp plug or something. Just any amount of electricity would do it.
One play.
I'm just get some loose wires, see what we can do.
Just
Well,
mention
I mean,
the word
you said,
humidity.
You have like you already cooked dinner.
Got anything else you want to share with us tonight, Sunlight? We got a lot of people to go through today.
Not particularly. I'll see y'all later.
All right. Well, hey, you have a nice night now. Jump on out.
Peace,
Thanks,
dog.
God.
You too.
All right. Let's try to get. Let's see if I can't get this next person in. Rose T's live, you say?
Rose T and Buffy both.
All right. I'll bring in Buffy because she was in before. Give me a quick sec here. God, fucking phones. It was never this hard.
Just don't let people, if you're on your phone, well, too bad you don't get to join.
No, that's mean. Everyone should have a right
Sometimes
to join.
you gotta be mean.
No.
Hello, Buffy. Welcome.
Hello,
Welcome.
welcome. Give me your wallet.
Yep.
No.
Well, that's fair.
So, Buffy, how's your evening going? Anything you want to share with us tonight?
I'd say my evening's going pretty good, just kind of drawing.
What do you want to share a quick screenshot of your work? I can put up on stream.
Or I'm just starting the coloring.
All right, slap it down in commentary. So you
Hold
draw.
on, just starting.
So do you draw on your phone too, or
No, I draw on my iPad.
iPad? What? Now, there's a lot of apps for. I remember I had an art teacher in high school who was all about art on the iPad. He insisted it was the future. What app do you use?
I use Procreate.
Yeah, Procreate. Yeah,
Mentioned it
Procreate.
before.
I just had a bit of a flashback there. Yeah, Procreate.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
It's the
always
same
make that
thing.
mistake.
Oh, I like this. Now, what is this? Is this a hate goat? What's with the horns? Tell me more.
It's actually a mix of a buffalo and a fluffy. So it's kind of like a fluffalo.
Good old
Flufflos.
Fluffalo.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are fun.
Give
Fluffalo.
me a home.
Drew those on
Fluffalo.
a request stream. Fuck, I need to do request streams again.
What's
Yeah, I
a
have no idea who the other person is.
what the hell's a fluffalo?
Mix
just
of a
makes
sense.
buffalo and a fluffy.
All right, but like, like what else is there? Is that just it?
There's a bit of different attributes, like they're slightly bigger. They are more tough, like they can actually withstand more damage. Like if they get hit by a car, they'll be less damaged.
Thicker
You know.
horns, that kind of shit.
See,
Yeah.
like when I hear Fluffalo, sometimes I just think of like fluffy juggalos.
Oh no, that's much worse.
Oh, we have that too.
Insane
Don't
We,
fluff.
forget,
we do.
The insane
we-
fluff
we- I-
posse.
Yeah.
I've seen the Fluffalos, and I was just like, you know what? That man's doing the Lord's work right there.
Let me just
Yeah.
dig this.
I also like the
nightmare
name
out.
Buffle Fluff.
Fluffle buff.
Buffle Fluff.
Buffle fluff. There we go.
You've just been hit in a hit and run by a black and white fluffy that just said whoop whoop before chugging an entire 2-liter of Fago.
It's over in FluffCast.
Oh my god.
I
let me
just
s-
moved into a new apartment. My door keeps opening every 5 seconds. It's
It's
annoying.
haunted. That's why. Oh my god. The insane fluff posse.
That's why you cram a towel underneath the edge of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the ghosts. It's the poltergeist. She's trying to get in.
Yeah.
The Poltergus. It's just some dude named Gus. He died. I don't really know any more of his backstory than that.
It's just Gus. Yeah, haunting here, I
It's
guess.
Mainly because the
person.
door handle just doesn't work.
Woof.
Be sitting there in the middle of the night, just hanging out, trying to go to sleep, nice and warm under the covers, and then Gus just starts yelling and throwing shit in the other room.
No, Gus, like, he starts eating a fucking package of M&Ms and he can't get it open. That's when you gotta get the knife.
Opening
God
a packet
damn it,
of
Gus.
fucking asshole.
God, we were just giving people free ideas, huh?
Yep.
Start charging for the shit.
Did you leave?
What?
I think she. Oh, I thought you left.
No,
Sorry,
no,
it
no.
sounded
I'm
like
here,
you
I've just
walked
been
away.
quiet.
From
You-
it. Oh, okay.
You look down at
The
Rose T
door
and saw
keeps
that
opening.
one.
Oh, okay.
Also, I bought a pin.
Oh, you bought one of the pins?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
number 11.
Oh shit!
Supporting
No.
the community.
She bought number 11.
Yo.
I guess that means she doesn't have to join our raffle.
Yeah, our raffle in the suggestions channel.
Just make sure to type out, what was the hashtag again?
Hashtag give me the pin or Gibbs to pin or something like that.
Give
Yeah.
me that.
Gibbs me that. There we go.
Promo.
Gives me that. So far, this is gonna be a very easy raffle because only one person wants it.
Yep.
So your odds are good. Now's the time.
Yep. Anything else you want to share with us tonight?
No, I think that's it. I just kind of want to hop on and say hi.
Oh, well, hello. Are you enjoying the show?
Yes.
If
I've
there's-
been, like, listening since number 1.
If there's something.
Oh,
my
long-time
god.
viewer.
Long time fan. So you remember Aichi then, huh?
A bit, yeah.
Don't lie to me. wait.
Not really, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. No. What was I
It
gonna
might be
say? Something
before
else.
a lot of people's times.
Yeah, a lot of people say we'll talk about Aichi one day. So
Yeah, maybe.
So since you've
We
been
have to.
One day.
since you've watched all of them, tell me what's something you think that we could do better? What's something you don't like with the FluffCast? Just straight up, just tell me to my face.
Honestly, I don't really care. I just mainly use this for background noise.
I don't know if that's great or that's devastating.
No,
That's perfect.
that's actually pretty perfect.
You spout your nonsense, I do my nonsense. We're good.
Like I like personally, I drive around and I love content that's like built for just listening to. I listen to a lot of like writing and like fantasy story podcasts, and I just love listening to them while I drive around. Something like this, if I
Yeah.
wasn't, creating this, I'd love listening to it while driving. Just long form shit.
I mean, you can
Mhm.
always listen to it afterwards.
Yeah, that's true. I actually did have to listen to
True.
it afterwards, get the fucking sound bites for that picture.
Oh, that reminds me. You made any progress on the one project we had worked on, Andy?
No, because I've been ill as of
Ah.
last week.
I
Nah.
gotcha.
License to ill.
Yeah, pretty much. It might be a big deal. Probably won't be. I'll be fine. I've dealt with worse. My guts once
Mhm.
exploded on me, so I'm fine.
Like literally.
Mm.
All right,
I think that
okay.
kills people.
I am being dramatic. What happened was I had a pretty bad I guess what would you call it? Like my intestine split open or something. in my
hiatal
body.
hernia.
Oh,
Yeah. My
Dude,
intestines
I
split
had
open.
that too. Holy shit, brother.
Yeah, so I had to go to the hospital. I was swimming in a pool and it hit me, and I was just like lying like in the pool on my back, like I can't move. I'm gonna die. And they had to like this is how it ends, dead in the pool on my back.
Yeah, dude. That's your 10 out of 10 on the pain scale is when you have one of those. It's
I had,
just,
yeah, they had to cart. All they did was just fucking drip feed saline into me, and I was like, and it was fine. They checked
oh,
me.
really? They didn't
Yeah.
have to do a surgery?
No surgery. It was. I guess it wasn't that bad. It wasn't a hernia, I suppose, but it was hurt. My gut split open, and it healed on its own, I suppose. It wasn't a huge problem. I don't know. I dodged it somehow. Either
Yeah,
that,
the one that I had, they ended up having to fix it, but it's like
Seems kind of hard to dodge that, but okay.
look, like exactly 1 month from now, I'm gonna like message you guys. Guys, FluffCast just kills it forever. I'm dead.
Guys, my guts fell out of my asshole. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My guts broke again. I should have gotten that fixed. I'm sorry. Have your guts ever broken, Buffy?
Nope.
Your guts are all
Except
intact.
for every month, hey.
Hey, that's topical.
How's that topical? It's fucking human anatomy. You can't just say words and hope they make sense, Andy.
A lot of period news going on today.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about periods these days.
Oh, yeah. You just can't get away
yeah.
from it. Flip the Chicago Bulls in the
Ah,
90s.
shit.
Yep.
Keep dropping my crap.
I keep dropping my Apple Pen every 5 seconds.
Yeah, people just have shitloads of Antflow branded merch.
All right, I've got someone else ready to go here. Buffy, is there anything else you want to say?
Join the raffle.
Join the raffle.
Join the fucking raffle.
I like you already.
Oh boy, the raffle.
That's right. We'll make
Okay.
you join this raffle at gunpoint.
Yep. All right.
Well-
Well, she's out. Let's get this person I know is live. Let's tell them that they're live here.
Oi!
Live. Give me your wallet.
They can't hear.
Well, I'm dead
Unmute
again.
yourself!
Good evening. Hello.
Prostrate yourself before us!
There we
Someone's
go.
happy. Welcome to the
Hey.
FluffCast.
Wish
Greetings.
I was happy.
I was
Don't we
supposed
all?
to be working right now, but I decided not to.
That's a pretty good idea, honestly.
You know what?
In the
Fuck capitalism.
in the words of our very wise resident mutagen, reject responsibility, draw stupid horses.
Damn right.
Exactly. See? Some people just get it.
Yep.
It takes a while, but they get it.
I could be paying my rent, or I could be drawing this plate of spaghetti. What do
Damn
you
right.
think I'm going to do?
Damn right. Exactly.
So the initial reason I got on here is because somebody said something about pigeons, and it reminded me of a story. I want to put out a disclaimer that if at any point, I'll just admit I do not have a very exciting life. I have very few funny stories from my own life. Most of the funny stories that I have are actually from my dad because he grew up in the countryside, meaning he was in the prime time and location for shenanigans, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
So the pigeon thing. So for context, the reason that I thought of this was because, on a lot of buildings they have those owl statues up by the edge of the roof.
Yeah, it's
No.
a scare.
Those are
Yeah, it's to scare
Yeah.
away the birds.
just to keep away the pigeons. So this will tie in eventually. Just gotta get it going here. So a little bit of backstory. My dad is a small percentage Native American. So at one point, I don't think he told me how old he was at the time. He might have been in college. Most of his stories are from college. But at one point, he was volunteering with the construction of I think it was like a preschool or something for Native American children. And so he was volunteering with the construction. And one of the people volunteering had the brilliant idea to put one of those owls on the roof. Like, oh hey, we don't want pigeons on the roof. Let's put one of those fake owls up there. And owls just so happen to be harbingers of death
Oh
and
my God.
misfortune to most Native Americans. So
Oh my God.
obviously that did not sit well but nobody discovered this until, well, I should say, the guy didn't put the owl on until pretty much after everything else was done.
Wow.
So once everything was done, they get the chief out there.
Oh my
You know,
god.
they get the chief out there to inspect the school and make sure everything's okay for the kids. So he goes up there, he sees this owl, he turns around, and now I was not there, obviously, but the way my dad described it, the man was the picture of fury. Like, that stare could put the fear of God in everyone at the location. And the chief is like, who put that up there?
Well, just think about it from that perspective. That's like building a Jedi preschool and putting a fucking statue of Palpatine on the roof. Like,
yeah.
what are you
Exactly,
doing?
so-
No,
Dude, you got that fucking Cherokee curse on your whole family next 10 generations. I hope you're ready for that.
So yeah, Chief was fucking livid, and so the guy in charge of the construction, they found out who it was, and they made the guy go up there and take the owl off. And the ironic part in all of this was that apparently the owl did not work because there were a bunch of pigeons up there when he got there to take down the owl. So the owl didn't even fucking work. And so because there were pigeons up there, when he went up there to remove the owl, all the pigeons flew away and shat all over him.
Oh, there's that,
Nope.
that Cherokee curse. That's it.
There it is.
Fucking Choctaws are scared of owls too, which I didn't find out until like 7-year-old Funkshire went to hang out at his buddy's house on the Indian reservation. Showed up wearing his favorite Winnie the Pooh shirt with owl on the front because I love
no.
owl. And they called my mom and dad to come get me. They're like, "Yeah, we can't have him in here with that shirt on."
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like-
sorry. Your kid showed up to church wearing a fucking
Jesus.
Judas Priest shirt. We don't really fly that here.
Yeah, it was just like he's like, "Well, I have done that before." And you got to remember there was that time me and my cousin got into the DJ booth and let him perform fucking Creed because we convinced the choir lady that it was a Christian song.
Oh no.
That was fucking great watching him sing higher, and like we were about to do with arms wide open when they called us. Somebody's like, that might be that there rock and or roll. That ain't got no
Uh-oh.
place in a church.
We don't want none of that.
Not in my Christian server.
Well,
I mean, from a
none of-
certain point of view.
I mean, when you think about it, before Scott Stapp started getting blowjobs in cars with Kid Rock, he might have been an all right guy. Which is
Yep.
a serious step down from Charles Barkley getting a blowjob with Jaleel White in the back seat. Because that's Sonic the Hedgehog narrating a blowjob.
Don't forget what was in the trunk.
A fucking case of bear claws in the trunk.
That was half empty because he had munched on half of them.
That's it. It's not like he had a little Debbie box back there and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna honey bun." He had a case of like big ass bear claws back there. And I'm just like, Charles Barkley is living his best life right now.
That's it. That was his cheat day.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go pick up Jaleel White. I'm gonna make him narrate this fellatio, and I'm gonna eat all these bear claws. It's gonna be a good day,
Yeah,
Tater.
Like I said, a
Jesus
majority of the
Christ.
majority of the stories that I have are for my dad. And another one that he's got, this one was definitely, I think it was in high school. It was during Halloween. And he and his friend Scott were setting up the front yard for Halloween. And they had these things where they had these mugs with toilet paper and fuel in them. And so they basically set the toilet paper on fire in the mugs, and you just had mugs spouting fire on the front lawn. And so at one point, they noticed that the fires were getting low in the cups, and so Scott had the brilliant idea, oh, I'm going to go over there and blow on it to, give the fire a little bit of fuel. So he goes over there, and you would think when he says blow on it, you think like a little puff of air. But no, he just inhale and just... And so the next thing my dad sees is this jet of fire whooshes up, and Scott's entire head is engulfed in flame.
Yeah, I've been there.
For like a good few seconds, and then Scott turns around, somehow completely unscathed, like mentally and emotionally, he doesn't seem to have understood what just happened. And his face is a little bit singed, but there's no serious injuries. His eyebrows are gone.
Yep.
And the next day, see, this is Halloween night. And the next day they have school. So he had to go to school with no eyebrows.
People probably thinking he's fucking doing it in the flesh from the wall. It's like, yo, is that pink?
That reminds me of another good Halloween story I've got. I'll have to tell some other time.
God, fucking, I've done that once with the fucking grill. The grill won't goddamn start. The gas is on, and I'm like looking in, like, what the fuck's going on here? I hit the starter, it's going. I finally press it once. My face, just nothing but flames.
Mm-hmm.
And I step back, and it's not hot. It's just igniting the remnants of the gas around you. You know, nothing's actually, you know, nothing's actually on fire. But you step back, and I'm checking like my eyebrows, grab my chest. It's like, am I okay? Am I okay?
Yeah, growing up learning how to cook on a gas stove teaches you that lesson real early.
Yep.
Like, you ain't gotta be scared of it when it flares up. Just try not to let that fucker run too long before you light it.
Yep. God.
All right. Well, there are some other people waiting to hop in here, and I have to go. So.
Hey.
Oh, it's been nice having you.
It's been nice having
Hey,
you.
yes. Good to be back.
All right, you have a nice
I've-
night.
I was gonna say I've been trying to catch every FluffCast that there is, and earlier today, I realized that I was late to it because I was looking at the clock. It's like, oh, it's 6:18. Oh god, it's 6:18. What did I
Right.
miss? And then I get in there and I realized, oh no, I didn't miss anything. This is FluffCast. Who am I kidding?
All right,
Exactly.
So wait, so the images I set up and shit and all the shit goes for Eastern time and Pacific. Does that fuck with you anything being in Central or?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean, I'm only an hour off, so it's not a huge thing, but it can get a little confusing because I am a certified dumbass.
I think as long as we post like what time zone it is, that way
Yeah,
somebody can look it up and convert it. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Does anybody actually live in Central Time Zone though?
Me and
I mean,
Funkshire both.
honestly.
Yeah.
And I.
All right, let me rephrase. Anybody important?
I mean, you and me are in Eastern, so.
Devastating.
That's mean.
Eastern, you mean like the asshole time zone, living in the future and ain't warning us about shit.
Y'all could have told
Right?
us about COVID.
Could have warned us
true.
about 9/11 too.
Could have,
Yeah.
didn't.
9/11 happened here. What are you talking about?
You
Could have warned us about it. Could have been like, shit, 9/11's having country music just to get real shitty.
Fucking Europe didn't warn us about 9/11. What the fuck?
Right?
Jeez.
It's messed up.
You mean it's yesterday in Shanghai? The Chinese were in on it. Fuck.
Well, I will vacate the chat and let you guys get to the next person.
Have a nice
Oh, yeah,
night.
well,
now.
have a good night.
All right, see ya.
All right.
Stick
Make
in the
like an
landing.
essay on that one day about how 9/11 made country music even shittier.
God.
Let's bring. Honestly, 9/11 probably saved country music because that shit was
No,
dying.
It can actually be correlated to it. It killed it, like artistically. Yeah, it did save it, but like it went from "fuck you, I'll do what I want in the woods" to "please tread on me harder, daddy."
Oh, let's maybe bring War Bunny in here. I think they were in there for a while.
All right.
Missed
War
them last
Bunny
time.
is. All right. Let's try War Bunny. I'm gonna try adding them. War Bunny, welcome to the call.
Let us see your war face.
Or
And
don't.
they're dead.
I do. Let's see.
Another casualty of society.
Oh, no. They didn't make it back from the war.
Hello there.
Oh,
Hello.
there we go.
Hi.
I hear them very quietly though.
Here,
You
I'm
had to get
boosting
closer to
them
your
up.
mic.
Oh, sorry
Bass
about that.
boost
Can
'em.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Yay!
So, how was your
Welcome.
evening? Welcome.
Why do they sound like they're in somebody's pocket to me?
Thank you.
Right? Hold
Help
on.
me out.
You may have to move closer to your mic. Your mic may be
I'm
different than
gonna
what you think
change
it
my
is.
night. I'm gonna change it a little bit. How's that?
That's better. A little bit better. I've got you on 200% on
bit.
my end.
We still got Thumbelina in the chat, though.
Yeah.
Everybody, raise your glasses.
Thumbelina, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Welcome.
Fucking Charlotte from
welcome to
Charlotte's Web
FluffCast.
coming to the FluffCast.
Is this your first FluffCast
It is my first FluffCast.
All right. There's
ever
that.
to like listen in on?
It's my
I'm
first one
so
ever,
sorry.
and I'm super excited.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So sorry.
All my apologies. Your Saturday's been
No.
ruined.
No pressure here, you know. We didn't even talk about cryptids, but I wasn't here at the beginning, so fuck.
That's
No,
true.
we didn't talk about-
We did miss. I think we started off talking about like insertions. I believe.
I believe, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it.
Look,
If you
all
think
I'm
about an
saying is
assertion. Go ahead,
aliens,
I'm sorry.
the idea of aliens is fucking stupid. It's all cryptids.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I mean, it's Bigfoot out there. Like Bigfoot has a secret society out in the woods where they've evolved to the level of piece that we would never know because they have 2
Mhm.
Walmarts, so they can be like, let's not go to that one. Let's go to the good Walmart. And then
Yeah,
like
War
they
Bunny,
had
back,
a,
War Bunny, back me up on this. The Chupacabra has a UFO, right?
I think it would have to. Just don't know what it would be harvesting out of people besides blood, and they already do that on
I mean,
land.
goats. Everybody's got a goat inside of them. That's why
Harvesting
like,
Yeah.
goats.
when your granddad
Yeah.
messes with it, he says, I
Everybody
got
has
your
a
goat.
goat inside of. What is this, Blade? Like the little vampire skeleton inside of your skeleton?
God damn,
You don't, I mean, you don't have one?
keeping
I
the
think
cryptid hot streak going, man. We
I
are
honestly just love
unstoppable.
the movie Paul, where they
I
talk
mean,
about why would I
Paul.
like anal probe people? What am I doing? Harvesting farts?
Right?
you're just checking for, I don't know. See, aliens know there's a galactic race out there, and they were like on top of the world, but they didn't know how to check for prostate cancer. So they come to Earth and they're like,
That's
hey
what
y'all,
got
put your
'em.
finger in your
Yeah.
butt to make sure the shit works, because what you don't know is there's buttons in there that'll make you nut like a bastard, but you gotta go like second knuckle deep to find them.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
Horror Bunny, what do you do on the site? Are you on the Reddit? Like, what? Tell us about yourself.
I originally started on the Boru and got sucked in by Grim One's Skippy story.
So you said you
shit, so
started on
you're
the
old blood.
Buru. Okay.
Yes. Started there and then started doing some comics, and now I'm trying to do one where Fluffy Pony drowns, but by trying to well, it's hard to explain.
Well, please humor us.
Try your best.
So the owner is trying to keep their from having to spay their 2 fluffies.
Mhm.
So he's trying to teach them how to 69, and that's how they drown.
Well,
You know,
Oh,
that's an interesting approach to being cheap. I like it.
God.
down with it.
That's
I
I
mean-
like it.
in any given universe, it probably costs like $1, right? And most people just kind of do it themselves.
Yeah.
Like a new level of cheap.
This person is cheap, and also this is what I want to do with my art degree. So
That's, you know what? It's
Hell
your
yeah.
art degree.
You actually have an art degree?
sadly, yes.
God, I got kicked out of mine. God
So
bless.
is your name? Are you on Fluffy Community?
Yeah, I want to see some of your art.
Yeah, I'm Fluffy Angst.
Fluffy Angst.
Fluffy,
It's a new one to me. Let's look
I
that up.
remember that name.
Fluffy Angst. Are you on FC? Am I stupid? No, I see it. I got it. Oh, I
There's
see. I
more
see.
of Brenda.
Oh yeah, okay, I've seen you around. All right.
Oh, I've seen this stuff. Yeah. None of your old stuff is on here though. You gotta get it on here.
I do, especially the spanking part. I like that one.
Let me see here.
Out of context, that sounds weird.
So you joined in like Buru, like around when in the Buru?
I'd say a year before it went off.
Okay. Yes, you're pretty old blood.
I guess so.
That's an achievement, you know. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
the people from that time era, they're not around anymore, or they don't want
Yeah.
to come back.
Yep.
Hell, half the time I don't know why the fuck I'm back.
Hell, we lost
That's right.
Takanoko.
We lost Takanoko. We lost some good ones.
We lost Mr. Jiggles. Fucking Mr. Jiggles
Mr.
was
Jingles.
Mr. Jingles was the
Jingles
funniest
lost
guy I
himself.
knew. He
Mr.
did?
Jingles was a champion among champions, an absolute stallion among men.
I used to think
And
he was the
unfortunately,
funniest
the dude
guy.
just went batshit crazy.
That's
and
a
just
shame.
Last
disappeared.
I would
canon,
look-
really.
I would look at Jingles and say, there's a man I could call my captain and my king.
Yeah. I was like
Although
eight.
his
And then he-
influence does still live to this day, because the
It's done.
Benthal's movie Mountain Banner and background that I use was made by him.
God bless him.
It was
Nice.
it was an experience. Like he had his run in with the law twice.
And then he
Oh.
had that whole incident where he ate a bunch of Oreos and then started coming on here screaming and crying about, I shot Black Death!
That's what got us. Just like to hear him talk about it, we thought he had
Oh
like
my
diarrhea in
God.
the bed. No, apparently he just shit charcoal in the bed. And we were like, well, did you clean it up? And he's like, it's still over there. Winking me in the face.
It was a wild time.
Mr. Jingles.
Those days.
Uh,
And then he went and downloaded like 2 teraflops of hentai. Somebody threw some lolly in there, and he's like, well, they're coming to get me. I got to move to Mexico. And that's the last we ever heard of it.
was it that, or was it the whole his sister taking a selfie in front of the Holocaust train thing that did it? Because I'm still on the
No,
fence about that one.
I think the fact that they came like when like a week of each other, probably didn't help. Because it was like one of the last FluffCasts he was on, he's like, my sister took a picture in front of the Holocaust train. And
She was
like,
doing the
"Wait,
big
what?"
peace sign and everything.
Yeah, it was like I actually drew the picture of like a little mouse girl. Like she apparently went to like a tour of Auschwitz and like was standing in front of the train cars and just said, you know what? Take a selfie right here. And just took a selfie in front of this train car that had people
Oh.
herded into it like cattle and killed like dogs. And I was
Oh,
just
it's
like,
so bad.
oh no.
Jeez. Little sister Jingles.
I need to go, but thank you guys for letting me come on.
Absolutely,
Sorry we didn't,
anytime.
you're
Sorry,
busy.
Our
is there,
pleasure.
is there anything else you want to say at the end here, or?
I do want to ask, like, what channel do you guys do for like fluffy voice acting?
Huh?
Is there a fluffy voice acting?
I suppose you just if you do some work for that and you would like to talk, if you would like to post your own work in that, War Bunny, put that in self promotion.
Yeah.
Okay,
Plug
cool.
yourself.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a nice night
Shameless.
now,
Thank you.
miss. All right.
You guys too.
Get out of here. Fucking people don't know how to leave themselves. People don't know how to leave themselves. God. All right.
Well,
let's
I mean,
see.
a gentleman invites people in and then kicks them out. So
Yeah.
it's really on you.
So we got
Alright.
Funk Shower in here because he can just yeet people out with magic or with muscle.
Exactly.
That's it. It's just either one works because right now I kind of just want to die because of something I just saw on YouTube.
What did you see?
We've been there. Roasty,
I was-
welcome.
Hello, I hope I don't sound like trash. Another storm is coming once again, so that's cool.
We can actually hear you. You don't sound like you're in a pocket. That's great.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was so nervous that was gonna happen.
Well, welcome.
Every single time I'm in a voice call, a storm just like summons its way over to me, so it's great.
Oof.
Modern
Yeah.
day Rain Man.
Yeah.
How you doing tonight?
Not too bad. Like I saw someone in the chat talking about a milk bag backpacks, and I had to make that. So
Wait.
where the hell would I even put this in
Put that in commentary and I'll throw it up on stream.
commentary? Okay.
Did you just draw it?
Yeah.
Oh, when you
I was
said
actually, like in the middle of making like some weird ideas for like merch and shit, and then someone said the backpack, and I just had to.
Now you say make it. I assumed you're like, I just gotta go back to my fluffy and just inject the drugs in it. It's got titty. Everyone with the fucking titties. I can't put nipples on stream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Always with the goddamn titty.
Not
Everyone-
worse than breasts.
Stop
More-
posting breasts for like 5 seconds.
Goddamn
More
breasticles.
titties than a Playboy Mansion tour.
I'm keeping Mr. Kibbles up. Or Mr. Jingles up. Anyway, so
I can censor it if you need me to.
no, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm fine. We're good.
Hey, you might want to get rid of Jingles. We'll get fucking copyright strike by Disney.
Oh right, fucking Disney. Shit.
Those cocksuckers will come after us real fast.
Get out of here, Mickey.
Spurt's a good name of Mickey Mouse. Now, you've been doing that for years. Leave me alone.
What the fuck was
I saw the live
me
action.
again?
Mr.
I saw the
Jingles.
live action of Lion King.
I didn't see that. Was that any good?
Fuck no, it wasn't any good.
That's what I thought.
It was an uncanny valley nightmare.
The whole like
It was
charm of the Lion King was how well it was animated. If you take
That's
that
it.
away,
That
what
was,
do
like,
you got?
Corey
A very
Blue Light.
generic story.
Yeah. It's just
And
Hamlet.
it's like it would get to these points where it's like when Mufasa dies and like Simba's like he just watched his dad die and you're like, oh my god, look at his face, he's feeling emotion. And the live action one, he's just sitting up there like, huh, dad's dead. I guess I get his 8 tracks. That's like the face you're getting. Like you just found out like, oh man, my dad left me his vinyl collection. No, he left you the 8 tracks, so you can't even listen to it.
Oh.
God.
No.
Yeah,
Alright.
it was hot garbage.
So Rose T, what kind of suggestions you got for Fluffy Pony merchandise? We already got a raffle going for the pen. We need more shit to do in the future.
Okay, well, I mean, the backpack thing sounds hilarious, but like, maybe like stickers that kind of look like like micros or babies that have been splattered on the wall.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Wait,
I like your
wait,
style, just like the back half and a blood splatter.
Yeah.
like snowballing off that. Make that, but make them scratch and sniff stickers.
You can smell the shit in the blood.
It smells like manure, and you're just like, yes.
You know, there was
It
actually
just smells like a slaughterhouse.
there was a
Smells like manure and sadness.
there was a thread earlier actually. What do fluffy ponies smell like? And someone said salty coins and milk. Woof.
Oh.
we gonna do in the safe room, Oni-chan?
Oh,
Palm.
Mochi, what's this fluffy stuff on me?
Well, I guess I have something else to draw now.
We are blessed by this muse from Mutagen.
You cannot blame me. You cannot call me evil. I am merely a reflection of you.
You are an agent of chaos and nothing more.
Salty coin milk from heaven. Thank
That's
you.
funny. I don't remember being so fucking scrawny.
We'll get you beefed up.
Is that the line from like Guilty Gear? Mankind knew it could not change itself, so it decided to blame the mutagen.
Something like that.
Something like
Pretty
that.
much.
So, Roasty, anything new this week? What's going on with you?
Just been drawing a shitload. I had a friend that is kind of starting to accept the fact that I'm in this degenerate community, so.
Tell them to buy a pen.
You tell your friend to buy some pins.
I actually did buy a pen. I don't remember what number it was, but I did buy one, so hopefully that works out.
What? So you draw? What do you draw on your iPad, your phone? What? Tell us
I
about
do
your.
on my laptop, and my laptop is slowly dying by the day. So hopefully I can get a new one within like a year or so if I'm able to, because it's like a touchscreen one.
Okay.
And so like I'm kind of nervous to get another one because chances are if I find another one that touchscreens, it's just gonna be like fucking 10 grand or something stupid like that.
Don't even invest in that. Just get you a good PC for real.
Really?
Laptops are cool and all,
Yeah.
but like they don't
I
last.
live in like the middle of nowhere, and I can't even have my washing machine and dryer on at the same time, or it blows a fuse. I can't have my microwave and my
fuck.
heater
Oh.
on at the same time, and it blows a fuse.
Jesus.
I just feel like you're out there living like a Fallout times.
Fan on, and it blew a fuse.
Jeez.
Like at night, she just got like her little radio on. It's playing like 50s music. It's just like another day, another dose of radiation.
She doesn't want to set the world on fire. What app do you use though?
I've started learning how to. God, what the fuck is it called? So many tabs open. Oh my god. Clip Art Studio is I've recently just started doing for like animation, but for the most part, I use a Sketchbook Autodesk, which is pretty neat.
I use Clip Studio. It's a really good program.
Clip Art.
It's a good
Yeah, I
series.
just started learning. I finally figured out how to like do the cells. I didn't know those were a thing until like 2 days ago. My friend showed me how, and I was like, oh my god, I'm stupid. I can finally actually like animate now and not just make a single frame and wonder why it's not working.
Mutagen, aren't you working on Clip Art Studio now, or?
Yeah, Clip Art Studio. It's fantastic. Highly recommended. You do have to put money into it though.
How much?
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember.
I think it's like for
if
the
you-
X one, it's like $8, I think, a month.
Woof.
If you can catch it on sale, you can get the Pro version, which is like the middle version. The X Pro version is like $80 normally, but you can get it for like 40, or you can get the regular one for like 20 if you catch it on sale. And it's on sale like every 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you get like a month free if I remember right. Like, oh no, it's like I used it and then I stopped using it for like 6 months, went back on it, and it's like, screw it, I'm just gonna get it.
Now, do you only
Yeah,
draw?
I'd recommend just buying it outright.
Yeah,
you can.
same. Now, do you just draw fluffies, or what else do you draw?
I draw other stuff lately. Like I've had only fluffies for the most part for a while, but like just because I have a weird obsession with it now. I've gone down a steep rabbit hole in the past probably 6 months. You know, I've just been down this horrifying rabbit hole. So I do have this one thing I made for like a phone background for a friend. It's not the best thing in a way. I kind of just threw it together in a day, but yeah.
Oh, let me
Bunch
see.
of little
Oh, I actually.
angel
Oh my
people.
god, I really like this. Oh, I really like
Well,
this.
It's just supposed to be a phone background, and it's just like all the pink one is supposed to be a little character I made, and all the other ones are just characters she made. So yeah, mine's the shirtless one, of course. So
Has to be.
Yeah, this
yeah,
reminds me
absolutely.
of there was a little program you could get back in the day on your computer, like on your desktop, of these little wandering anime characters that just fuck around and hang off of icons and whatnot.
Oh yeah, remember fucking desktop buddies or whatever?
Yeah.
I remember having Otacon.
Browser ponies.
Oh yeah, browser ponies. Fuck.
No, one I remember really good was there was one from some like little nothing website that I picked up once upon a time that was a little mushroom guy. It was like Kinoko or something like that. And they would self-propagate. So if you didn't watch out and constantly throw them off screen, you would end up with like 150 of these little bastards on there that would slow your processing down.
Oh god.
Goodness gracious.
It's full of masochists.
All right, we got a couple more people to go through. I'm gonna go to 2.5 hours tonight, I think. Get a little
Wow.
crazy here.
Really going there, huh?
Yeah, really,
Oh, man.
really fucking
Crazy
going
edition of
crazy,
FluffCast.
don't you know?
Endurance test.
Oh yeah. All right. So Rose Teeth, thank you for joining us tonight. Any final comments you want to add in, or?
Get some pins.
God bless. Thank
Buy
you,
pins
Rose Teeth.
and join our raffle.
All right, get the.
Yes.
All right, get the fuck out of here. God damn.
All right, Andy. Well, before we move on to the next caller, I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to stick the landing without me.
All right, you going to bed?
Some business calls.
Hmm.
So I'll leave you. The FluffCast image more or less finished. I'll probably put that up later. It might
Okay.
be just the promo for the next one.
Oh shit. All right, sounds good.
But thanks, guys. To you, the listeners who make this possible, and to you, my friends, who make this enjoyable.
All right, have a nice
And
night.
I'm Mutagen, and I hope this email finds you before I do.
Later. Oh my god. The thing is that I would like to call it here, but we get this one guy who never makes it in, but always wants to show up and talk. So let's get this one last guy in here, and then we'll call it there for the evening here. All right, there's that. Let's see if he can jump in here, if this works out.
Future refused to change.
This guy is apparently from Maui, the island of Maui in Hawaii. So he's very interested. He always wants to come in, always want to show up. Yeah.
I see Dwayne the Rock. I'm not the Rock. Okay, you can call me the Rock again, Johnson.
Maybe he might be.
No, it's Dwayne Dog Chapman.
Damn it.
Let's see. I'm actually gonna give me a quick set.
That's like the great value, Dwayne.
Menthol, can you go down there and wrangle him up here?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Oh man.
And meantime, I'll tell you what I saw earlier. It scared the hell out of me.
What?
Deadwing Dork did a video about Chris Chan's current trending about raping his elderly mother.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he's got like a 5-hour long video, and the thumbnail is literally like Barbara Chandler doing a Higo face, and I was like, no.
No, please, not that. I'm just glad that we went fucking 2.5 hours without mentioning Chris Chan up until the very end here.
I figured we bring it at the very end, so if anybody runs away, it's no big deal.
Yeah, earlier today I brought it up, and I was just like, should we even touch on it? I don't think anyone's gonna have anything nice to say, so.
Like, anyway. Yeah, it's like, just remember, call it's Chris Chan's a she now, and she raped her mother.
Yeah. Anyway, Menthol, do you have anything to say, or is there coming in?
Dead.
Everybody's dead, huh? Well, that's a shame.
I tried to get him to respond, but nobody said shit. So.
Okay.
Such is life.
All because I mentioned Chris Chan. I'm sorry.
Here, wait. This one guy said he can attempt it. Okay. Let's get this guy in, maybe. The thing is that people deafen too. You just gotta stay undeafened if you want to vibe in there in the waiting room. Mossy Fluff, you are here. I think you said you can attempt it, but please. Oh gosh. Skype was weird. Everyone had to use it, and it sucked, and it ate your fucking processing power. But at least it was developed by Microsoft, I guess. Skype had
He's too busy protecting his neck.
Yeah. Microsoft had a fucking, Did they have a mobile app for Skype? I can't remember.
They did. It was pretty shit.
Very shit.
I get, yeah.
Apocalypse, how you doing?
Yep. If you want to jump in, feel free to jump in. You just
doing good. How about you?
There we go, and that is one loud mother. All right, here, let's.
My bad.
How's it going?
Let's fix that for you.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's fine. I can fix it on my end. So, good evening. You're our last caller of the evening. What's new? Talk to me.
Nothing much. Just trying to get better from being sick all week. So I think I'm with you, Andy.
I'm actually gonna jump out of here. I'll see y'all.
All right, you have a nice night, man.
Peace, Lemon.
Peace. Well, it's not that I was sick. It's just that, like, whatever. Don't worry about it. But I'm glad that you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better too. So.
Actually, You don't have a picture set on Discord, so you're just a little image not found icon bouncing around the bottom of the screen. I love
Beautiful.
My bad. My bad. Well, I just joined the Discord with my let's just say my alt account.
Yeah, you throw away.
because I have essentially.
Your ugly.
So I may have
your home.
my
your
my
Homestuck
degenerate account.
Your Homestuck ERP account.
I'm not that backwards, but yes.
Yeah, you would be surprised the people around here. Anything you want to share with us tonight?
I know y'all were talking about pigeons, and I wanted to share a story because that reminded me of one. Driving back from college, there was a going about 60 miles an hour, pretty much full blown head on with a pigeon, and just turned it into a big old feather ball.
Christ.
It was like when Randy Johnson killed that seagull. Or
Yeah, I was
it a
about to
pigeon?
say. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I think it was I want to say it was a seagull.
Anyway. Was it a seagull? I can't remember, but I know I was laughing down the highway like a maniac, and everybody's looking at me like I was some fucking lunatic.
You just have that fucking expectation of just having a normal drive, and then something subverts that, and you have nowhere to put the energy. It's like Menthol was talking to me last week.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because as soon as I hit it, I see a family of 4 coming my direction. It's like, oh, well, they're seeing me laughing as the fuzzball behind me is just feathering down. And I'm like,
was there anything left on your windshield, or?
No, it actually hit my front bumper, so nothing hit my windshield, thankfully. It went to fly up, dodge a car, and then came straight back down into my bumper. And that's when I had
What fucking moron.
Yeah, so I'm like, I couldn't do anything about that. I'm not crashing my car for a fucking rat with wings. So.
No.
God. So what do you do with fluffies, though? Obviously, you have an alt.
Yeah, I do stories. I tried drawing. I'm still currently trying to draw with a tablet, but my drawings are literally just awful.
It's all right.
Secondhand. I mean, you could go to my account and see some of the work that I did with drawing, but it's after taking a few weeks off, I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of it.
I get it. Let's see here. Was it the same name on there, Fluffocalypse or whatever?
Yes. Which I didn't realize at the time. I think there was someone else named Fluffocalypse or something similar to that, and I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, here we go. It just looks like your bog standard stuff. People just figuring it out, learning it, applying. You got nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you kind of doodle for a while and then just kind of get out of it and then try to get back into it, it kind of throws everything off.
Yeah, I gotcha. Like, I don't know if I shared this story, but I dislocated my ass a ways back when I was just learning drawing, and yeah, it just knocked me out, and I was getting really good at it, really happy with my progress, and then just boom, bedridden 72 hours, and it just killed all my motivation to get back in the chair and draw.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I knew I was working on one of the typed stories I'm doing. Of course, I'm still trying to figure out paragraphing because English was never my best subject in school.
Are you not a native speaker, or?
No, I am. It's just I love saying my first language is sarcasm, but I've had ADD. Everything just kind of nothing clicked with me. It was math and science that was always my go-to. So trying to relearn and retype and all this jazzy stuff, it took me a minute to get English down, and it actually took a college professor to actually break it down in a way I could understand it.
As I say, to be fair, there's a lot of boring parts of English structure. So, like, oh wow, a past participle. I'm just so invested. Holy fuck.
Oh
like,
man, yeah.
Oh, like edge of my seat here.
Yeah, I know as I keep looking at everybody else's, like especially the community posts on AFC, and I'm like, how do y'all become best writers? And it's like commas kill sentences. I'm like,
oh, you made that post. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember Menthol, you posted in there, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, but I use commas in my sentences all the time to break up sentences, compound sentences, the way I was taught, and I'm like, I should stop doing that.
Yeah, I kind of type like I speak, which is a lot of fun.
If you ever want to feel better like about your own English, go to Reddit and look at the 2-sentence horror stories. They're all just like 4 run-on sentences long. Like you get in there and it's like, I gotta make this whole story in 2 sentences, so I'll make 2 run-on sentences. And you're like, you wrote a paragraph for 2 sentences. Like, that is not a 2-sentence horror story.
Yep.
Yes, I remember back on the Buru, they kept doing that. It was just literally just be Anon, be this, Fluffy Pony, driving down the road, drink water, Fluffy Pony drowns, the end kind of thing.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
That's a
And
classic.
those are classics. I love those. It was easy for me to pick up, and it's like, oh, maybe I could do this. But I'd never joined the Buru because of the toxicity of it.
That's completely
I
understandable.
don't blame you a damn bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always felt weird because I write like I talk, but at the same time, I don't write with the same tone I speak with. Because when I tell stories, they're usually kind of funny and weird shit happens. But then it's like, I've been writing Warhammer fiction for a while now, and it's like, mine are always these really grim ass stories. And I'm like, wait a minute, is something wrong with me? Am I broken? Is that what this is?
Dog, that's Warhammer.
It's just your artistic
That's
language.
Warhammer,
is
but then
making
like
up.
I look back at some of the fluffy shit I used to write, I was like, it's the same shit. What the fuck? And then it's like, I'm starting to feel like maybe I got that Junji Ito thing going on, where it's like he draws some of those fucked up shit ever. Then you look at him and you're like, that's a happy grandpa right there.
Maybe.
I don't know. I've always thought that there's certain tones with, especially with writing, drawing, and all that. That it's just people have certain tones that they can't avoid.
Mhm.
So I'm still trying to figure out my tone, I guess.
Little subtle preferences for certain shit here and there.
Exactly, because I'm trying to write sarcasm in English, and it kind of comes off as like dickish.
That's just how Americans perceive sarcasm a lot of the time. And
Yeah,
honestly, it's how popular sarcasm is used.
I was gonna say a lot of the time in stories where you don't have like art to go with it, I feel that it helps to like always put in something about their face, rolling their eyes or some kind of shit like that to really like drive it home. Even if it seems excessive, it just helps to kind of point out what you're doing with it.
Yep.
I would recommend actually checking out some writing. I found one that I really like listening to. Is a writing YouTube channel. Fuck, where is it? It's like James something or whatever. Let me find it for you.
There's another one I can recommend too, Story Foundry on YouTube. They go over a lot of shit like that, where it's just what makes something work whenever you put it together in alliterative form.
Cool. I will have to look at those too.
I'd also recommend the Cold Open Stories community I'm part of, which is the Warhammer
Well, the
chat,
day has,
and it's basically you basically call it professional quality fan fiction, and there's a lot of good writers in there, and like I get a lot of people to help me with the more complex editing, because it's like I can write the stuff, but then I got to edit it, and I'm terrible at that.
Yeah,
They're good people.
I know I have to go back and edit a lot of my stuff because I will literally just put it down for a couple days, let it simmer a little bit, and then I'll come back and like, how did I miss that glaring issue or
Yep.
that glaring error right
Yep.
there?
Yeah, I feel that.
You kind of have to go back with that edited and fresh eye.
When I was in high school, I used to do a webcomic for Final Fantasy XI when I was playing it. It was me and my brother getting into trouble. And so anytime people are like, "Oh, you ever worried about typos?" Like, no, I got the worst typo out of the way, because in the game there used to be these guys, there were scammers that would run a quote unquote casino, where you would just go up to each other and type /random, whoever rolled higher would win, and they had shit how to screw it over. So I made a comic about that, and instead of writing out the word casino, I wrote Cassion, Casion, and it was in big fucking bold letters across the top of the panel. And I'm like, you know what? I got the worst typo of my career out of the way already. I ain't got to worry about that shit. Just done with it.
Cassion. Gosh. Well, Fluffocalypse, anything else you'd like to say? Anything else you'd like to add?
No, just everybody keep doing a good job on the FC and Reddit, and I really enjoy everybody's work.
All right. Well, hey, you have a nice night now, man.
All right, you do the
Take
same.
it easy, dude.
All right, Funk, Menthol, appreciate you guys sticking it to the end with me here.
Oh yeah.
Late one today, but I think we had a lot of fun. Anything you guys want to close us out with?
Hey, smoke weed and buy a pen today.
Funk Shy or anything you want to
Get your pen. Shit. I'm trying to think. Trying to think if I got anything good. The only thing I have is getting into trouble at the Hard Rock Casino last night and getting a hole-in-one at mini golf. That's all I really got right now. I actually, like, we were playing mini golf, and my brother walked in front of the hole, like, while I was shooting. I was like, "You fuck!" And then, like, the ball bounced into the pocket of his cargo short. And they just looked at me and said, "Well, Funk, you won the night." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going home."
Hell yeah, dude, that's a
And,
hole in one if there ever was one.
That was. I was like, shit, dude. No matter how well I shoot for the rest of the night, I done locked this thing down. But we had that, and I had to reject a drunk girl's advances in the Hard Rock Casino elevator because we were going to go to the casino. Not go to the casino. We were going to go to the buffet at the casino because they got a pretty good one. And I would get there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're closed due to COVID." And I was like, "Wait a minute, this is Mississippi. They have not given a shit about COVID since day one. So don't come here and tell me the fucking buffet's closed." And sure enough, it was closed, so we didn't get a chance to go to the buffet. But we went to the cafe, and um, on the way out, we were in the elevators. These two drunk girls got in there. One of them started rubbing on me, and I was like, "Ma'am, hey, ma'am, hey, can you not? No, no." I literally had to look at her. And I said, "Ma'am, no means no." And she said to me like, "Come on." I was like, "You smell like basically they were about cat and heat thing." I was like, "You smell like Jack Daniels and fucking Camels." I was like, "Please let go of me."
Jesus.
I will not hesitate to break your arm if you do not let go of me, ma'am. So, fun got sexually assaulted in the fucking elevator.
Sorry about that, man.
It was weird. I was just like, bitch, stop. The fuck
Like,
are
this
you
is
on
my
about?
no-no square. Back up.
And it's like, no, don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. And like, if she had not been sloppy drunk, I'd have been like, "Oh, you're a very attractive lady." I'm like, "No, you were fucking sloppy drunk and you smell like a truck stop. Get away from me." Finally, my buddy Brandon had to like grab her and just be like, "Ma'am, can you let go of him?" And like, because I was afraid I was going to shove her and like hurt her, and he just like pulls her away. He's been a bouncer way longer than I have, so he's kind of better at handling smaller people. But yeah, that was an interesting ordeal.
All right, man. Well, you guys have a nice night now, all right?
You too, sir. And
Yeah.
everybody out there in FluffCast land, y'all have a great evening.
Thank y'all for staying with us.
Good
Y'all
night,
take it easy.
Watch out for them drunk white girls.
Good night, boys.